We're gonna watch Daddy. Daddy's gonna skip. Skip.
Old Tom Van, the no-skip man, can't do a thing that a 6-year-old can. He tried to skip, but his legs got stiff. Old Tom Van, he's got a lot of Twitch viewers to please. Both of his kids can skip around with ease. I think he's got some kind of nerve disease. Old Tom Van, the no-skip man. Old Tom Van, the no-skip man. Frankenstein skips better than Tom Van. Pretty much everyone in the world can. Old Tom Van.
Okay, Max, it's your turn. You skip.
Old Tom Van, poor old man, skips like he stepped on a frying pan. He burned his feet and the video's sweet. Old Tom Van, wife's got him on a live Facebook feed. She laughed so hard that she almost peed, 'cause the man skips like he's wearing water skis. Old Tom Van, poor old man.
Alright, Tommy, go and show us how it's done.
Old Tom Van, sad old man, skips like he's skipping through Legoland. He stepped on a brick and we all got a kick out of Old Tom Van. Are his legs just a couple of sticks? Does he have a physical deficit? Maybe, but we're still gonna laugh at it. Old Tom Van, the no-skip man.
You never skipped before.
I just forgot.
Old Tom Van, the no-skip man, can't do a thing that a 6-year-old can. He tried to skip and his legs got stiff. Old Tom Van.
Live from the Streamline Mortgage Solutions studio, it's Orlando's own Tom and Dan.
Hello, this is your Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan program. We hope that you will find our presentation precise, joke heavy, and just right. Thanks.
Show number 581.
Hey. Bargain alert! Welcome to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Dan.
Tom.
Samantha, our producer's here on News Today, Mr. Seth Lumpazelli. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? You can't hear you? What's wrong?
Now I can. No.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
You all right? You all right?
You don't have to be here,
You're
Seth.
right.
Seth, I do have to be here. As I said earlier, this is the highlight of my week.
Is Butler in VA? Is he in...
I have no idea.
The old Virginia?
I don't think
No idea.
We don't know.
Maybe we should put out a missing persons report. I haven't seen that guy in a while.
Seth, get on it. Welcome to the show, everybody. It's show number, 581?
Yes.
581 of A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. And, we're going to have some fun today.
Fun Friday?
Well, it is a fun Friday in the continuing saga that is the weird Groundhog Day scenario that everybody's living right now. It feels a little weird. Like, this feels like just like any other, Friday that we'd be doing, and seems repetitive. It seems like we just did this.
Yeah.
Right?
Time seems rocketing.
It's going so fast. It's crazy.
Too fast.
Yeah,
It's almost August.
Absolutely
But
too
I look
fast.
forward to it. I'm like, get through my life as fast as... Like, I
Jesus.
I don't want to say it like
Get
I want to
this
die.
over with.
I don't want to die, but it's like...
Why
but it's
would
like,
you say that?
I don't
What are you
know.
trying
It's
to get
literally
to?
like every
Elderly
week I'm just
We're-
like, get through it.
We're trying to...
We've been
Because I feel like it's fast forwarding
We've
through
been
the
on
corona.
for 38 seconds, rather, and you already want to kill yourself.
I don't want to kill myself, but I want it to fast forward like 6-7 months, and if that means I die 6-7 months sooner, that's fine, as long as we get rid of this Corona.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
So
no, Paul
old.
Williams.
There seems like,
Yeah.
but I don't think that's the problem, though. I think psychologically, we all are thinking there's going to be a finite end to it, and like one day they're going to be like, it's open, and the balloons,
Crazy drunkenness.
and most likely it'll be like a slow.
We're going to do it back and forth for a little bit, kind of like we're doing now.
Yeah, some vaccine will come out, and like all the rich will get it
Hey, I
first.
signed
and
up for that.
everybody will
That's
get
what
it.
happened.
Like
Hey,
a
I
mother
signed
to
up
get
for that.
vaccine.
You know what happened?
Do you know I'm in the thing now?
What?
I'm getting I'm a
Oh,
test.
you're a trial? You're a tester?
I'm a tester.
No way.
Hey, I'm a real American hero.
when you do it, I'm not
getting
coming in.
Fucking privileged white man.
coronavirus testing. I might get it. Put the ventilator
I'm gonna
on
get the
me.
shield.
I don't get the shield.
Clear shield. Warm.
Yeah, we're putting it all in. Yeah,
I saw them for sale on Facebook.
How do you get that? How do you do that?
They
They're for
just
sale.
they asked, "Do you want to be a
I'll
test?"
ask somebody, just random person on the street.
Yeah, and then they need
Oh,
they
that's-
need people that
that's
no.
legit.
It was an email from my doctor, and then they ran my age and all everything, and they're like, yeah, we need guys
Anxiety,
like you.
hypochondria, hypothyroidism.
Yeah,
these
they
guys
put me in there.
Yeah.
I'm getting the shot. Give me the juice.
When we give this guy the sugar juice, he's gonna be.
yeah,
He's like coming in here day. He's like, I got corona. I should have never done it. I'm like,
I was like, look
we
at my
gave you
eyes.
the sugar juice.
It's a placebo.
Yeah, you idiot. And he's like, no, the sugar juice gave me corona.
I don't know what it is based on the lady who gives it to me when she's
Taste
like,
it, 'cause I
"This
think-
sugar juice, baby." And I'm like, "Is this sugar juice?"
Yeah, the texts aren't.
Lovely and beautiful and huggable big black mama. Is this sugar juice? And she'll be like, "It's sugar juice, baby. I can't lie."
I have a way of talking the text into telling you the results that
I
they're
do
not,
too.
not supposed to tell
That's
you.
what hypochondriacs have.
Oh,
yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh, because they're not allowed
They're
to say
manipulative.
No,
like,
you just
when they-
keep. You
when
just
they-
you gotta be real sad. I don't know if you do that, but I go real sad.
Oh, I got cute as hell and sad.
and you start
I'm like-
crying. I've
I
cried.
try to be
Hold on,
cute and
what?
sad.
Okay, I got an
Explain
MRI.
that.
These
Okay.
are master manipulators, Tyler.
Okay.
I don't go to doctors.
Tell me if you have done this. You're on camera right now, or we're on Twitch, twitch.tv/Tom and Dan Live. Find the replays on YouTube. Just search Tom and Dan Live. I was getting an ultrasound on my chest because I thought I had cancerous lesions on my lungs.
Okay.
Which couldn't be further from the truth, right? And I'm like, what do you see? And he's like, well, sir, I can't. And I'm like, and I start crying. I'm like, I'm really I'm freaking out, man. And
You gotta tell me something.
And then I'm like, and then he's like, oh, whoa, you're all right. He's tissues, and he's like, let's just say that if I were a doctor, I'd probably not call you. I'd probably send a postcard. And I'm like, yes,
okay.
fucking
That's what they say to
manipulated
me.
you.
They say they kind of do that. They're like, well, listen, if it was
anything,
if
that's,
anything
that's
was
the
bad,
drug you're looking for.
They're like-
you're looking
Yeah.
for them
Give me
to
the
tell
juice.
you you're fine.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
And then
I
that's
got to
only
monetize
good.
this somehow.
And that's only good for about, this. It's only good for about a week and a half, 3 weeks, tops.
Okay,
And then it starts
the
the
lady
cycle.
that did my nuts actually came out and
sorry?
said these are good nuts. I'm like, all right.
Okay, all right. So,
Did your nuts?
Yeah,
Are you just going to go past that?
What's wrong with your nuts?
all right.
I thought I had a lump on my nut.
Let me see them.
Did you not have a lump on your
I
nut?
do, but it's a lipoma. It's the same thing I have in my arm that I went for. You see that little thing?
Ew, man.
Oh,
You're
my
lumpy.
God.
You got that in your nuts?
Jeez,
Well, no, not that big.
That's the
It's
worst
tiny.
swastika tattoo I've ever seen.
You're filled with
I
lumps.
try to have
He's
it
a
covered up.
lumpy dog.
My God.
My God, you're like, I don't
Anyway, shut up. There's a little
You're
tiny.
lumpier than Rocky, your dog. He's a stud.
No, he's good.
Oh, how's he doing?
He's good. His butthole
Okay.
shrunk up. Wait, do you guys know about his
Yeah,
butthole?
I know. You were telling me about your dog's butthole. He got a big old butthole,
he's
right?
good now.
What happened to his butthole? Same thing that happened to
his-
Tom's. Tom had a fissure.
No, his glands got infected, and
You got to squeeze those things.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that. Well,
You didn't know that?
I did know that, but I haven't had it done because he's never had a problem in the past.
Yeah.
But now
When you
they
get older.
inflamed, they get red, big look, big,
Yeah,
infect the
baboon
balloon
eyes.
knot.
I wish I had anal glands. I'd spray those motherfuckers
No.
everywhere.
It stinks.
Oh,
You
it's
gotta
worse.
feed
It's
'em
worse.
pumpkin.
Oh, it's
It's
the
worse
worst
than
smell
shit.
ever.
It's worse than shit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
disgusting.
I'll
It
eat
is.
a piece of dog shit over smelling anal gland.
Yeah, it's the worst.
It's the worst.
So, anyway, I think,
Oh, you need to plug something.
It's
no,
the one
no,
shower.
fine. There's something. The True Leaf form is still up on the front of TomandDan.com.
Yeah.
If you order anything from True Leaf,
need to go.
we're going to end it in July. We've already had over 100 submissions.
Thank you for all the submissions, by the way.
Yeah,
It does help.
But you get a True Leaf hat, and you get some Tom and Dan merch, all for free. All you have to do is fill out the form and show us what you bought,
Yep.
and we send it to you for free.
Indeed.
Anyway, and also
You know what?
a ton of merch. New merch on TomandDan.com. Okay, I'm figuring out how to make money off you guys now. Okay, so there's a lot of hypochondriacs out there, right? And I remember my whole blood test idea.
Yeah.
I think I could simplify that because that involves like actually sending the blood to a lab, and like I'd have to figure out.
Hold on a second.
Huh?
You just did this.
Yeah.
That's exactly what your son does.
Pointing with my middle finger?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is that where he got it from?
I don't know. I didn't even notice that.
You do it a lot. And I just now noticed that you do it, and Tommy does this too. Like when
Does
he points
he?
at, yeah, this is how he points.
With his middle finger?
Yeah.
I think it's subconscious, like, fuck you.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
I'm joking.
Wow.
Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, okay, so what about, and because it seems to me like just you're telling me that it doesn't really matter if it's like the tech can kind of know because he's experienced enough, but it's not 100%.
No.
But you're looking for something
But
to
I
make
don't
you
think
feel
it's
better.
100% with the doctor.
Yeah,
Do you?
right.
I don't.
Oh, no.
I never go to a doctor expecting
That's
to
why
get...
I go to 3.
Doctors make mistakes.
So
yeah.
he's right.
But it's also it's a rational fear. So, okay, what about an app, right, that you guys have in your phone, right? And the app, and it allows you to talk to I'll put in air quotes doctor,
Are
right?
you just describing telemedicine appointments?
No, but they're not a real doctor, but they know a lot.
Like an actor?
They're like, you know how
A nurse practitioner?
when a doctor comes from a different country and then he has to work at Jiffy Lube, but in his
Right.
home country
I
he's
hate
a doctor.
A lot of the Russians were
Yeah,
doctors.
yeah.
I'm like,
hate
oh, you're a doctor? They're like, well, our doctor certificate's different than yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he
It
went
happens
through
in South
something.
America a lot, too.
Yeah,
You got like some guy's Peruvian.
Yeah.
You know, he used to be, in his country, he's a surgeon. Well, you hear about this. I don't know. Maybe it's an urban legend. Maybe it's like...
No, it happened
it's
in
like
Miami a
white
lot.
people being Native American. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
it's
It's
just not a thing.
in Miami, every other person was a doctor working at
Or do they
Best
just
Buy.
say that?
I don't know. But anyway, there's a lot of people that have some sort of training, nurse or whatever. You get all those people on this app, and they'll answer questions for you. Like you go on the app and whatever.
Like
and,
the Ask a Nurse?
and then
Right.
I'll tell them all.
Or
they'll-
like Yahoo Answers. Isn't that the answer thing? Yahoo Answers or whatever that is?
They all
This is the
answer
thing that exists.
towards the
Quora.
positive. Because
This is
Oh,
already-
so they lie to you and just tell you you're okay.
not necessarily lie, but
They
they'll
skew it.
they'll say
more
like
positive.
it's probably nothing. Now I'll have a bunch of legalese, but
Yeah.
do not listen to this. But it's just
Not
for
an actual health
hypochondriacs.
It's like you don't like because like
then I
You just
know.
want to be
no.
But then I know.
You see, you're taking away the human aspect of it, which it will decrease the amount of manipulation that Seth and I can use to get what we need because there is a digital disconnect there. So I'm going to have to say that it's not going to work the same. You know what I mean? Like when
But
I'm
what you
face to
need
face
is
with
to
the
be
tech,
told you're fine, which you always are fine.
But if I know that it's this type of corporation that'll skew it a little bit,
Yeah.
I won't believe it.
You
Then
would-
I know in my heart, in my head, that this is fake. I need to get.
you would have had to. Have
You should have
kept that
told me
to
this and done it,
yourself.
and then I would have
Yeah.
went and been fine.
If you keep that to yourself and then later it comes out, it's like VW and the emission scandal.
Oh,
like,
okay, yeah.
if later it comes out that you're like, and Tom Van, president of HypochondriApp.
Yeah.
Say,
HypochondriApp.
Yeah,
I'm in jail.
And it turns out that Mr. Van was skewing most of the knowledge to be a positive result. Resulting in many people dying instantly from horrible diseases.
Nut cancer.
But I'm just going to gamble on the fact that anybody using this app is completely fine. Hence why
There's
they're
always
hypochondriac.
a reason for my hypochondria. It's not just blind hypochondria where I'm just thinking I'm dying. There's
I know.
There's things
Oh my
that
God! What's
happen.
wrong with your eyes?
But you're-
Speaking of blind,
But you're always
they look
fine.
cloudy.
But the problem is with hypochondriacs, you have a knee pain,
Stress.
which is a natural like something, whatever, and then
As you
I
get
had
older,
one.
those
and then you're not thinking that it's like
I had one
A
this
blood
morning.
clot that I think? Yes,
Yeah,
that's exactly what I
you're
think.
thinking it's
Yeah.
blood clot. You're thinking it's knee
I had
cancer,
a knee pain
bone
this morning.
cancer.
No, it's lupus for me.
lupus
Because my dad
yeah.
had that.
It's always worst case scenario.
Oh, you're dead.
Yeah.
See, that's
That's-
the worst.
adult onset.
And so
Anytime my family has something,
Oh yeah, what your dad got?
nothing right now, actually, which is good.
That's good.
I mean, he's a little crazy, but, but I got that.
what is it up with old people just turning crazy? Like, is there?
Well, the first answer is it's fun.
Does anybody have like an older parent or know an elderly person that's not crazy? Like it seems like they all are
He
crazy.
sent me pictures of his underground bunker.
Andrea's granddad.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, who had to stay in the hospital overnight. Hats off to you. Yeah, he's a tough SOB, but time will catch up with. He's like 95, and he still goes out and he's repairing a traditional Florida family grave site that had been abandoned in the woods. That was like a part of.
He's prepping his own site.
No, he goes out there in this site that's been neglected.
It's like an old school cemetery.
Yeah,
it's his wife's grandfather.
He's 90-something. That's that's what's going to happen.
He'll get the emails. It's fine. And then he goes out there and so if the headstone's broken, he'll repair it the best that he can and clean it and make it
nice of him.
He'll protect history. Yeah, he's awesome. He's dope.
By the way, don't bring that up to people. They don't when someone's 95. I've said this before and it offended people, my own family members. When someone's 95 and then I bring up
they'll be dead soon.
I'm like, well, I mean, naturally a human can only live so long.
Yeah.
So technically, they only have years to live.
A shelf life.
And they're like, why would you say that? And I'm like, that's the fact, right?
I mean, it is fact, but don't be a dick, right?
I was a little kid.
They know that. You don't have to remind them.
I just want to say reality.
I got in trouble once for singing Happy Birthday. It was my great-grandmother. She was 87 or 85 or something like that. And we sung Happy Birthday to her at the very end. Happy birthday to you. And I screamed at the top of my lungs, and not that many more. It was the worst.
What the
fuck? That's some chopper shit. That's some chopper shit.
Yeah. My God. Grandma's birthday.
You're like, I like it. Let's all do it. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you.
And not that many more.
What a fucking asshole.
Yeah, my whole family's silent and they look at me. I was
like, who brought the guy with the weird ears?
That lumpy man.
Hey, weird ears. Shits in grandma's pool. Out.
It was a different grandma. It was my dad's side family.
So you bullied
both sides
on the dad's side. You fucked with her for not that many more birthdays, and the other one you just shit in her pool and then she'd evil eye you.
I remember. I used to terrorize. I feel so bad. I love her. I loved her to death. But
I only terrorize the ones I love.
I remember being
shit in her pool. I screamed, "You're gonna die soon."
I
loved her so much. God, I miss that lady. God, if only she was still around for me to shit in her pool and fucking push her face in hot soup.
She used to go to the bathroom. She used to babysit us when we were I don't know. I was in elementary, middle school.
God damn.
You know what? It was a bad idea bringing him back in.
So, I used to kick in her door. She was taking a crap, and she did so much. She stayed up.
Pause. Stop. Don't say anymore. Don't say anymore. Stop. We're going to analyze it.
Okay. Yeah.
Seth is saying, oh, God, she's not around anymore. I miss her. This is my grandma. I shit in her pool. And when she'd go to the bathroom, she's taking a shit. I would kick open the door.
What the fuck is that? Hold on.
I enjoyed when people got upset. Like when my dad got upset, I just hysterically laughed and right. So I used to upset him on purpose. So he'd scream and I used to laugh because it's funny.
Well, hold on.
So
how old were you? Were you like post Kimbo Fire Rip?
No,
you're making games.
7th grade, 8th grade, middle school, maybe 6th grade, maybe. I don't know.
It smells like shit in here, Grandma.
Why would you do that?
I don't know my own mind.
I don't.
I get these thoughts and I just act.
I'm speechless.
Flabbergasted, right?
Oh, that's not that big of a deal, I don't think.
Yeah.
I've never.
It's not the one thing.
Hold
it's just
on.
all the things.
It's all the things.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Let's assess this
Because I've had a lot of fucking animal friends that have shit a lot of places. So the Seth shit stories, I kind of laugh at because I'm like, some of my friends they shit on the
dumb teenage boys.
Yeah, like when I was in high school and college, all the dumb jackass pranks, they'd be shitting everywhere. So I laugh at that stuff.
Yes.
Never in my life, one time our entire radio career, right? So we talked to a lot of fucking animals.
A lot of animals, yeah.
And then our entire podcast.
That's 10 years, 11 years.
All the R team, all the shenanigans.
Pinecone Man. Starting with the Pinecone Man, our first caller.
All the absurd calls we've gotten over the years, all the Shark Weeks, which is coming up soon.
You better get your entry in.
Send your emails to Sam at Tom and Dan. Never have I heard one time, hey, I kicked the door up when my grandma's taking a shit to see you. Never heard that. Not even from crazy people.
You say it like that. Well, I bet you they do. They just don't want to say it.
No,
What,
No,
they
unless
kick
you've
their
all done it.
shitting grandma's bathroom door, but I don't think
That's
they do.
something you do to like a sibling.
Yeah, no,
but
that's
your
what you do.
grandma.
I don't
Frat
do that.
boy.
I don't do that to anybody.
Yeah, your frat boy friends, like Grizz, like we one time.
I'm 44.
Right.
I'm the oldest here. I've never kicked the door open while
I haven't
anybody's
either.
shitting.
I think we ran the hose up in my university club, duplex or whatever the hell it was that I lived in, and we ran the garden hose up, and the Grizz was taking a shit, and we picked the lock and then opened
Hosed
the
them?
door and then hosed them down while you're shitting, like that,
that's
like
funny.
that kind of thing. Never once a grandma. And
Okay,
in fact, I've never even been aware that my grandma has taken a shit.
No,
Right,
I never
never
thought
think about
that.
it.
I never thought about my grandma shitting.
And I've never seen her even mention, like, I have to go take a shit.
Yeah.
Like, she's never said that. It's a different time. You don't talk about
Right.
those things.
Well, because Seth likes to share and sometimes even overshare, the
Yeah.
Twitch chat room is now oversharing. Norm says,
see?
I don't remember much, but this story sticks with me. I was about to leave to go to kindergarten, and I had corduroy overalls on and shit my pants, not being able to get them off in time, and I made a mess everywhere in my corduroy overalls.
okay.
Well, it's a Shirt Week
yeah,
story.
yeah, yeah.
Oh
And then,
man,
by the way,
corduroys. Oof.
tons of people shit their pants all the time. That's
Yeah.
a norm.
Yeah.
But kicking,
Pun intended.
Pun intended.
pun intooted. I'll make it for now. Pun intooted.
God damn it.
You better pun your tooting down. Pun intooted.
Why did I say that?
You were trying to say pun intended.
I know.
Do you? Do you know?
Seth-
Pun intooted.
Why do you
Toot it up.
What's up with the
We're gonna
bats?
toot it up.
What's up
I'm
with the
gonna-
bats in your house, man?
Fuck.
Why do you have?
Yeah, what is going on over
I
there?
Bats all the
I
time.
kind of Lake Eola
I think
Heights.
it's life's payback for kicking your shitting grandma's door open, right?
Oh,
That's my grandma.
What about Moana? That's your grandma.
Yeah, I read
No. I told my grandma.
I read in the Bible that when you kick your grandma's door open, you get bats in your house.
No, she's reincarnated as a bat,
yeah.
she haunts you forever.
No.
it's a shit bat.
She's the reason. Speaking of that, on that
You've
subject,
got a grandma shit bat.
Write that down. Name of the show.
I spoke with her. When I was older and stuff like that,
Like on her deathbed, you're
she's
like, "I'm sorry for all the kicks." Oh God, that's all I wanted to hear.
No. She told me she would come down after she passed away and tap me on the shoulder 3 times to let me know she's okay.
That's the bat.
Never fucking happened.
Hey, now some Moana.
Well, she's not okay. Clearly.
No, yeah, she's clear. Yeah, or she's mad at me from.
We have to let the bat land on you, so
Let it bite you 3 times.
It'll tap its tiny bat claw hands, whatever creepy little. Because at the end of their wings, they got 2 little
Yeah, they're-
claw fingers, right?
Yeah. When I picked it up with the remote, it clawed onto it and like hung on as I put it in a little glass thing.
Poor little guy.
I know. I felt really bad, but he.
Been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember.
Kicking grandma's shitting doorway open. You've been in there a really, really long time, Graham.
But
I gotta kick this fucking door down and see how big your shit log is. Every time you go into the bathroom, my karate feet start tingling, my elephant ears, my testosterone is raging through me.
see the line where the sky meets the sea.
That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do a
beautiful.
whole fucking play about Seth kicking his grandma's doors open. Lin-Manuel is
I have a lot of good
grandma
memories
shit back.
from those times when she babysit me. I did a lot.
And then the
weird
shit bat
stuff.
comes out of the toilet like the stingray.
How far I'll go. Yeah.
I have images burned in my mind of what she was doing too. She was like,
Wiping her ass?
"If you are up there, great grandma." Like, yeah, she was standing up like,
Oh, she's a stander. Grandma's a stander.
My God, grandma's so mad. Quick, put the eye of Petrozelli in her heart. Oh, God, she's shitting everywhere. God, grandma.
She was born in like 1915 or some shit. And your great grandma? Of course she's a standard. Like they used to have holes and like all like crude plumbing.
She's an old, is she Italian?
"Oh, she's all the time."
Yeah, oh my God, she's seen it all, done it all.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
fact, you're lucky you didn't get killed kicking the door open.
Oh, she came out raged.
Yeah.
She came out, busted the door open. Like, "What is the matter with you, fucking son of a bitch kid? What the fuck?" Ah! Like raging. Like her blood pressure must have been. I don't know how she didn't have a heart attack.
So you guys are sort of alike. There's a
yes.
little bit.
For sure, she's sitting down with your parents having
Fuck.
like old grandma conversations
Yeah.
about how you're like this one is
The muscly one with
the sparkly hair.
Yeah, like you're slow.
I see him in the bathroom. He put a needle in his legs.
Oh, come on.
She's like, yeah, this is
The one that owns the smoothie. It's a smoothie. He'd jack off in the smoothie.
She's like,
She
she's saying how
she probably knew I jerked off in the bathroom a lot. There.
in her village, she would take boys like you and they put them in the shed, the shed at the end of the village, and you live in there forever.
Yeah,
you know?
shit shed.
Yeah, you're a shed boy. In old Italy, they put the ones that they can't do too much, so they're not too smart.
He's a strong, but up here, it's all like cannoli.
They put you to work in the fields. I feel like, yeah.
She loved me. She made me zucchini every time I came over. Like she was the best.
God forbid, that lady's a goddamn hero. You kick her the shit door open, she's like,
I'm making the eggplant the parmesan.
I don't want food after I just saw my grandma's shit.
All she's trying to do is shit out her goddamn zucchini, and then you're kicking the door. And then what you do? Like,
Yeah, it's exactly right. And I turn and run and jump on the couch and put the pillow over my head
and wait for the beating.
And then wait for her to come out and fucking start screaming. I just laugh in the pillow like hard as I can.
What's she wearing?
You
Like a muumuu?
you were born a bully.
A muumuu dress.
You're bullying your great grandma.
Yeah, he's a fucking bully.
Because she must have been real.
Well, that's the ultimate test of bullying, right? If you can bully your great grandma, then you have ascended.
Because when you're
to chief bully, nobody bullies more than if you can bully your great grandma.
Because think about when you're 10, like your regular grandma is probably like
Seth.
in her 50s or 60s, maybe early 60s. But your great grandma, she's in the 70s. You know what I'm saying? Like
I never met any of mine. We got not good health, and everybody did.
So you caught the bat this time. Well, how did they get into your house?
No, his cat caught the bat.
My cat caught the ball. Chasey's cat caught the bat.
Okay.
Anyway, I think what it is the chimney
So
flu.
your girlfriend caught a bat with her pussy? We'll be right back.
She could snatch it with him.
Talked about that yesterday.
She
we did? Oh, we did?
Yeah, I think that's on the BDM show, though.
Oh.
You talked about my girlfriend's pussy?
You talked about
without me?
pussy in a bat.
Oh, that's
we did. We did. But it wasn't about that. No, I don't talk
Different.
about. I don't talk about your girlfriend's pussy.
Mondays.
Don't kick my bathroom door open. That'd be scary as shit.
But there's a lot of bats in Lake Eola Heights. I don't know if you guys know. Like, literally, I'll go outside in the evening time, and I'll look up, and there's freaking 20 bats flying all about. There's tons of bats everywhere.
So then, do you just leave your windows open?
No, my windows are shut.
How
I
they
think
get in?
it's my chimney. I think my flue is open, and I didn't realize that.
Is it your Wuhan flu?
Your animals don't listen to you for shit.
I'm always looking for a way to slide it in there.
And they're her animals, by the way.
Last night,
Even the dog?
Last night got
the
real,
white one's hers. Yes,
Andrea got real mad at me last night because I was like, "You got the goddamn kung flu," and she was like, "Don't say that." I was just doing a character. Funny to me.
All right, let's
Take a break.
Yeah. Let's take an early break. When we come back, we'll do some news. We got a bunch of other stuff to talk about.
Indeed.
Dump them out. We got a ton of voicemails, right?
Yeah, we do. We're going to talk about, normally we talk about you getting into trouble with your wife. We're going to talk about me getting into trouble with my wife. Mint 400 Records is a record, like a record company that I really like what they've been doing. They've been taking like a lot of classic punk and re-releasing it. There was a band called Blue Channel back in the day in the 90s, kind of like a post-punk style band. They're re-releasing what's considered by a lot of people as a super classic masterpiece album called Looking at Life Through Dirty Glasses. The name of the song is Fell Between the Seats. We'll be back with more on Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan right after this. 1-844-TOM, the letter N-D-A-N. That's 1-844-TOM-N-D-A-N. And, don't kick the door. You got a butt, you might have a penis, or you might have a vajay.
Okay.
The place you need to go, whether straight or gay, fabulous. Put some silicone in your hose. Silicone in your hose.
It was all good until the end.
Silicone in your hose?
Yeah. That I don't know if they want that part.
Well, I mean, they sell those type of products.
Yeah, I know, but just like...
Well, it's better than the other one I had.
I think it's a don't talk about it.
Rubber dicks. They got all the rubber dicks. They got all the...
I like that one better.
Okay, all right, fair enough. That's the one we'll go with.
For whatever reason.
Fairvilla.com with a brand new website. They're always trying to elevate what they already do at a very, very, very high level. If you need a little something to spice up your sex life, then Fairvilla Megastore is the place to be. They've been a staple in the Orlando area for, I want to say, like damn near 50 years. And if you go to Fairvilla.com, you can get on something that they're pushing right now that's really cool.
Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, it's Fairvilla University. Yeah. It may be even cooler than when they were doing it inside the store. You used to sign up, you'd go, maybe they'd give you a martini or something, you'd sit in their classroom and learn, about, talking dirty, or you'd learn about oral
blowjobs and all that. Yeah,
blowjobs.
All the stuff that people don't like to talk about or shy or whatever. But I think this is going to be more popular.
It's more easier than ever, right?
Yeah, because it's all virtual. Yep. So if you go to fairvilla.com/education,
yes, sir,
you can scroll through all the
website looks great. On August 6th, they have Talk Dirty to Me. That's about dirty talk. On August 13th, they've got Bondage and Rope 201, a little bit more advanced class. The Secret Art of Oral, that's going to be on August 20th. And then Tantra.
August 20th.
Yeah, write that down.
I'll send a note to my wife.
Yeah, exactly. Put that in the old Goog's calendar.
I'm good at it.
Come on now. Tantra 101 is August 27th. So they're offering these, and some of the things I'd like to point out is, number one, this is via Zoom. Very easy to do. Number two, and then probably most importantly, it's anonymous. You can pop in there, change your name to something, and
you don't have to have the camera on you. No. It could be you are watching the person that's giving the instruction, and you can interact with that person, ask them questions, and not be embarrassed. If you are embarrassed,
if you're a little more reserved, they got you covered. But
learn something new.
They're still doing curbside pickup, touchless. If you still need to swing through and pick something up, womanizer, a wedge, anything like that.
Yeah.
But they got you covered when it comes to the stuff that we do in our bedrooms. It's really fun.
Yeah, you can learn about it and then call them up and get the things you need to do it.
Yes.
Then do it.
You didn't have to say it like that. Then do it. You gonna do it, bro?
That's the process. Anyway, Fairvilla.com.
Welcome back to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I am Dan.
I'm Tom.
That is Liza Ann. I Shouldn't Ghost My Therapist, the name of the song, off of her brand new Bad Vacation album. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Let's see here. We were going to do a toast,
shot, right?
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right. Now, today, can you grab that bottle so I can I want to give... Sugarworks some love. Yeah, we're trying something new today.
I was going to say Tommy. What the hell? Tony brought us
Tony Palmiani, which...
Oh, what is that?
I got to be honest. Tony Palmiani, not known for being heavy-handed on the liquor gifts, because normally that's his jam. So I was surprised that he brought us a bottle of... This is from our sponsor, Sugarworks Distillery. This is... vanilla-flavored rum. It's called Turnbull Bay vanilla-flavored rum, batch number 2.
Is that a vanilla stick?
It's a giant vanilla bean.
Oh, there,
vanilla bean
dude. Have you ever bought? There's vanilla bean in that. Check that out.
That's freaking awesome.
Have you ever bought real vanilla?
No.
Yeah, get your wallet out. It is.
You scrape it.
You scrape it.
I've had it once, but...
I do it for ice cream. When Maisie and I make ice cream, we use like real vanilla.
Pants.
Bougie.
Well, no, it just tastes better. Like everything by hand tastes better if you use real shit. That's healthier too. Like I don't want imitation vanilla bullshit. I want the real shit.
I would have never guessed.
Can I see that?
Vanilla would be a brown stick.
I know, right?
You gonna stick your Rona nose in our liquor? Thanks.
That smells so good. It smells like vanilla. Like vanilla. It smells like vanilla.
Is that good enough to kick your grandma's door open? All right, let me put on my voicemail, or not my voicemail, my reverb here. Okay. Just imagine that I'm doing this in the style of Travis Butler.
Okay.
Life is a waste of time. Time is a waste of life. So let's get wasted all the time and really piss off the wife.
I like that.
Cheers.
All right.
It's appropriate.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Is it sweet?
Oh, yeah.
But not overly sweet.
There's a burn there.
It's, yeah.
Ooh, the vanilla finish, though. Come on.
Yeah. You put that maybe in a vanilla...
Coke?
Yeah. Vanilla Coke.
That sounds good.
But a real one.
Yeah.
What's a real one?
Well,
like
I ain't drinking no diet drink. No, you got to do the real one with the sugar. I know it's bad, but it's going to taste bad. Oh.
Do a vanilla rum float with ice cream.
Oh, come on now.
Sugar Works in New Smyrna.
Summertime, baby.
I wonder if I can, because I've made real vanilla ice cream. Like, the girls are into making their own ice cream, which, hey, I'm all about it, because if they're going to eat ice cream, I'd rather them eat it where there's 6 ingredients.
I got one of those Cold Stones that I can make my own ice cream.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
We got
we
got the KitchenAid attachment where you freeze the bowl and you make your own ice cream. So Maisie and Andrea have been making mint chocolate chip ice cream like all the time, but they use like real ingredients, like real cream, real vanilla, stuff like that. And
rich.
It is, but it tastes I don't know, more real than a lot of other ice creams because there's a lot of other fillers and bullshit in it.
Yeah, plus the preservatives that they put in real ice cream. Yeah, you're getting the best natural.
My God. I'm not used to doing shots.
You all right?
So I feel so good.
Yeah, I know. It really it elevates your mood, right? When you get it, I feel so much better now.
I mean, sometimes you self-medicate.
Woo! All right. What do you want to do now, buddy?
I want to talk about your mishap. On I think it was over last weekend because you came in Monday. Yeah. I was like, save it for the Friday show.
It was bad. I had the worst Monday I've had in
was that long ago?
20 or so years. It's been a minute since I've had a Monday quite this bad.
Yeah. You had a little orb. I always I see
Mud
some
Dick
stories on
it was a Mud Dick Monday
on the BDM page, and people they're like, my husband fell through the ceiling. And all that. And I'm like, yes, it's funny to me because it happens.
See, that's a little bit how I felt when I did that to my grandma. The destruction's funny. Some other people.
I mean, it's not
other people's misfortune is funny.
It's not at all similar, but I will not allow you to derail. I'm just going to pretend.
No, I said it's funny to me because it happens to me all the time, and then I see it happen to other people.
Yes.
Were you a kid and people were constantly kicking in the door while you were shooting?
Oh, but I was picked on.
All right.
So you took it out on your grandma. Okay.
It's got to trickle. No, great grandma, not grandma.
You're right.
Grandma is almost acceptable. Great grandma, she's a feeble woman.
The bullies are picking up. Like, I'm going to take this out of my great grandma.
Poor old lady.
Oh, I didn't take it.
When I get home tonight, I'm going to fucking make her life a nightmare. So I'd had we'd had a good day. We've had a good week. I think the shows, ACTs, everything been on point. Everybody here has been, killing it and doing a great job. So there's no problem really. We are running with some older machines. At the end of the day, I was doing some video work. For whatever reason, I had a corrupt video file, and it came from just a download. And this kind of shit happens all the time. Like, I broadcast on Twitch, twitch.tv/TomandDanLive, and then at the end of the broadcast, I download the master file, edit it up, make it a little tighter, make it a little better, and then I re-release it on YouTube for everybody else.
Yeah.
So I did that, but I had a corrupt file, which meant that everything that I did, so like basically 35 to 40 minutes of work, was all fucking ruined. So I had to do it again. So
it's time consuming.
Yeah, so already I'm leaving the studio not happy because, and there's no, it wasn't the machines that had a problem. It was just like, could have been like just an internet anomaly.
Some fluke.
Yeah, just like a bump in our, our coverage here or whatever. So I get the new file.
But it's frustrating.
Yeah, it is really frustrating, especially after you do the work and then you have nothing to show for it. So I'm leaving here sort of in a bad mood, and a little bit later than I wanted to. I get home, what I think is relatively early because I wanted to ride my Peloton. Peloton has this new thing this week called or not this week, but actually the next month. It's called the Peloton, where they give you certain challenges that they want you to check off. Mm-hmm. So, like last week was take a class every day. Well, that's easy because I take classes all the time. Then the next one this week was take 2 different live classes. Okay. Live instructors. Knock that off. Easy breezy, right? So I wanted to do my Peloton. I wanted to get there early so I could take the live ride. As soon as I turn off the alarm, I step into the door. My phone rings. It's Andrea. I'm doing the thing where I can't catch anything.
Right.
I hit my watch. I'm talking to her through my watch, and she's like, "My car." I went to pick up Maisie. My car won't start. And I'm like, so to my credit, well, not to my credit, to her credit. And this had nothing to do with her, but my initial reaction, and Tom knows, Sam knows, you probably know, I know Ross knows because he worked here for a while. Lee certainly knows. Butler knows. I'm a reactionary guy.
Yeah.
When when I process the information of something going wrong, I give you my initial reaction. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's meant for you.
Right.
You know, and sometimes
you take it personally.
Yeah, and people
we can run out of gas, and then I tell you, like, I gotta get me gas. You're like, why?
Fucking dickhead.
Dickhead.
I forget what I said to you there. I was like, why do you always run out of gas? And he's like, you're being a dickhead. Yeah, it's like, so anyway,
that was a fun ride.
Is that my wife calling in by chance? I'm like, I hope not.
Could be.
Oh,
it doesn't have a
God.
name. Should I just?
Yeah, you can see if that's her. So my wife's like, I picked up Maisie from her dance camp, and
it's her.
it is her. Okay,
She's here to talk about you besmirching her name.
No, I'm not besmirching her name. Hello?
Not yet.
Not yet. Exactly.
Hello. I heard I was beckoned.
No.
He was just going to talk about you.
I was
listening.
I thought you'd be far too busy today to
I want your side because Daniel's going to lean it heavy towards...
I don't. I think you're going to be surprised. I think you're going to be surprised. So I'm on the phone, and Andrea says, I'm picking up May. My car won't start. I think it's the battery. And I do this. Now, Andrea, make sure I'm doing it right. I go, fuck!
Yeah, that's the first word out of his mouth.
Because I literally
you gotta
just
do that in your head, bro.
Yeah.
I will do it in the head, and then I act happy.
You keep stuff.
I'm happy to help
for you. Let it out.
I'm not sure I can yell fuck inside my head. There's too many fucks already in there. There's not enough room. So I yell fuck. Well, then we get into this kind of like a little bit of give and take, and then I go, look, I'm just going to go get you a battery. I've done this before. I know it's your battery. So I spring into action, and I'm off to AutoZone to get the battery.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what are you doing at this time, eh?
I'm trying to console Maisie because for some reason she thinks my car... I mean, she's never experienced a dead battery before, so she thinks my car is broken, it's done, it's kaput.
Yeah.
She is, like, in hysterics. And so that's when she's in hysterics and then he's screaming fuck into the phone and I'm in a hot car, I'm like, oh my God, like this is my worst nightmare. And then we're walking home. Like thankfully we're close enough that we could walk home, but so now we start walking in the heat when I think it's going to rain because that's why I drove.
Okay, now see, that's an important part of this whole plan. If you guys are playing junior detectives,
okay.
To me, in Andrea's defense, I look outside, not a cloud in the sky. So immediately I'm like, well, why'd you drive? Now,
already bad because who cares if she drove?
Exactly. And she can do whatever the fuck she wants.
Right.
She's an independent woman. But I'm automatically like, why did you drive? Now
that's called victim blaming.
It's your fault for using your car.
Hold on. It's not. No, it's not about that.
I love victim blaming.
No, it's more about.
Seth loves it too.
No, I think
I'm keeping my mouth shut because I don't want to get labeled anything.
You can be on my side. It's fine because
he only blames victims.
Look, you can be on my side because any hate mail that you get goes to show@tomandan.com and I get those, so it's totally fine. Okay. So, and you'll agree, you have a tendency to be a tad more manipulated by May than I am.
Oh, he's still going.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she didn't tell me to bring the car. I would rather get the exercise. I would rather walk and pick her up. However, I had to go to the mailbox, which is on the opposite way of the dance studio. And so I had to hit the mailbox, and then I did see a dark cloud, and I was like, I just don't really feel like walking home if it starts raining, with her backpack and all this stuff. So I'm like, I'll just drive real quick. I'll whip it in, to a parallel parking space in front of the dance studio, and we'll be good to go.
Okay, so she whips...
By the way, mailbox being far away from your house is a rich man, poor man thing.
Yeah,
it is.
And not to steal Adam Grohl a bit, but
no, it is a bit.
It's like, in this case, higher than most cases low.
Yeah,
Anyway, go ahead.
So she whips... apparently she whipped it in parallel parking. By the way, my wife is the best parallel parker in the world. I will challenge any listener, truck drivers included. You cannot beat her. She is the best. So I'm already irritated. I'm already off to AutoZone. When I get to AutoZone, when I get in there, I realize that I don't think I have a mask. And AutoZone is telling me, per their door instructions, that I need a mask to get in there.
Yeah, but that's fine. They're used to. I'm sure half their customers.
They are taking a fucking hats off to AutoZone.
Really?
They are taking this shit seriously.
Surprise!
Because guess who had to go in the back and get their brand new Pabone pink tank top he hasn't worn yet and tie it around his goddamn face? This guy. So I take my pink Pabone tank top. You can buy that at tomanddan.com. I tie it around my face, and I go into AutoZone, and I just happen to get the one jolly Puerto Rican man who's decided that everything he wants to say to me while I'm buying the battery is going to be a lie or a joke.
I like this
Well, it
man.
is AutoZone.
I'll give you I'll give you. Tom, if you'd like to role play, pretend you would like to buy a battery. Hi, welcome to the zone.
Yeah. I'm here to buy a battery. I think my wife's battery.
All right.
died. Okay.
Which one do you need? Most expensive?
Yeah.
Most expensive?
So you're not up for his AutoZone jokes.
So he's asking me most expensive, and I go, I just need a battery for a Tiguan, a Volkswagen Tiguan, this particular year, 2013, 2014. This is what I need, and I'll be on my way. Have you tested the battery? He asked me. And I could have gone one of two ways here.
Yeah.
I could either lie and say, yes, I tested the battery, which I should.
Right.
Or I could say, no, I didn't test the battery because I don't have a battery tester.
Yeah.
That's the other play. I went with the lie. He goes, I go, yeah, of course I've tested it. And you're sure it's the battery, he says. I go, yeah, I'm sure the battery. He goes, what kind of battery tester did you use?
Hey, man, this isn't 21 fucking questions. Give me the battery.
You remember me, right? Yes, I did. What's my name?
Exactly.
Oh, I hate it.
Exactly.
If you're that person,
fuck you.
Fuck you.
Just punch yourself right in the face.
He goes, what kind of... I had to think fast.
Why do you like putting people on the spot?
Look, man, I don't ever give myself compliments. I'll give myself one now. It will make me uncomfortable. I'm a good improver. Like, I can think fast on my feet, especially talking. I can do that. I'm okay with that. This was very difficult.
Well, you were already in a mood.
Yeah, I was rattled. It was very difficult for me to muster up my neighbor had the tester. I don't know what kind it was, but he tested it and said it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm having to pull things from the bottom of my fucking taint to just get this fucking battery, which still was $135 or some shit. So I get the battery.
Can I jump in?
Please.
Can I jump in? So Daniel's just going off of what I say, that I think that the battery is dead. So he's buying a battery with me. He hasn't come to see the car or what it's doing. I just said, I think my battery is dead. So,
no, but you did tell me it was the click, 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 and we've done this before, and your car...
Right, but he is trusting me.
Yeah, so I put a battery in her car before, so it's not a big deal.
If you've done it before, then that's a right move.
Also, with new cars... It's not going to be like, oh, your head gasket's leaking.
No.
You're not having the compression in the piston. Your fucking battery, or it's something simple.
You didn't let the engine sit and you threw a rod. No, it has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, it's not an old Big Tim junker.
Exactly.
It's like, I think it's your carburetor. It's not. It's too rich. No, it's a battery. Something else easy.
I only say it because when Daniel. So I think this will help translate. When Daniel comes back to my car. He gets there, and he's so in the mood from the AutoZone guy, from just the whole situation. He goes, if I get in here and this car starts, I swear to God, Andrea.
No, this is the one. I think this is the one that almost sent me to a hotel that night. I looked at her, and I go... And I said it like this. I don't want to sugarcoat it. I want you guys to know how much of a monster I want you to look into the eye of the monster.
Poor wife who's a saint.
She's stranded.
Stranded with a dead battery.
With her baby.
With a child, with her baby. Yeah. I want you to know what kind of monster I am. I did say that. I pulled up. I parked my car. I got out. By the way, I don't have any tools. We'll get to that.
Okay.
I put in Tom Van fashion. I had orb dust all over me.
The other moms are like, "Do you need a place to stay?"
No, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Oh God.
We pull up. We'll get to that.
We can take Andrea out of the house while he's at work.
That's a little too close to home. We're going to have to talk later because apparently you didn't get the improv sheet that I said what you can say and what you can't say. So I say, like, I pull in and I did look at her and I said, I swear to God, if I get in this car and it cranks up because it wasn't the battery, I will throw your keys into Lake Baldwin.
Oh my God.
It's fine.
That's too far.
My wife
Seth's with
replies.
you.
My
I'm
wife
with Sam.
replies.
This guy's a
My
monster.
wife replies. That is verbal abuse.
Oh,
Stand up for yourself, though.
I reply. You haven't seen anything yet.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You've been hanging out with Seth too much.
I also got. Hold up, Andrea. Will just. I pardon. I also pulled out of AutoZone. A guy thought I was going to hit him. I was so angry from the AutoZone. This is why I need this beach weekend. As I turned, this guy thought I was going to hit him. He starts giving me the finger. I chased the guy down.
No.
He was like making the motion like, you're all talk, motherfucker. And I made the motion like the parking lot, motherfucker. And he made the motion like fist, motherfucker. And I made the motion like, I'm going to shoot you, motherfucker. And when I did that, Sam, he sped off because he thought I had a gun. And I blacked out. I don't even know how I got home.
That's amazing. Really?
I'm getting flashbacks.
I mean, Andrea, your husband's, years away from...
I'm having a COVID flip. I had a COVID flip.
Driving a scooter past the stop sign, you know where that goes.
No, he's talking about our neighbor, Bill.
He's close to Bill.
But you haven't heard the other abuse. When I say you're really abusing me, he goes, why did you drive? I don't see any... Like, he's just questioning everything. He goes, why did you parallel park?
Oh, my God.
He's yelling at me for parallel parking in front of the dance studio.
I was.
My God. These are all logical questions, though.
I deserve every second of this.
He's having to change the battery in front of Tactical Brewing.
Yeah.
And so there's people walking up.
No, not people. Oh, there's, I don't know, 50 people waiting to get a beer release, because they got good beer.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tactical.
But, by the way, this is exactly the opposite of how my interaction would go if my wife called me and said her battery's dead. She's like, my battery's dead. It's your fault. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm on my way. Bring the spoon. I'm like, oh, please. I'd be apologizing.
Tommy's shoveling cum
this is
in
my
his mouth.
fault.
He's connecting the terminals. So I realize I have the battery. I have her car. I'm in front of Tactical Brewing. There's people backing up trying to get beer. They need that parking space. Andrea parallel parked in it. Maisie's crying. Maisie is standing with her best friend Finley. Can I say that? I can say that. And her mom, and they are just staring at me, and I turn to them, and in a fit of COVID rage, like COVID fit, I look at them and I go, and I do it crazy, like a crazy person. I go, hey guys, the more you watch me, the faster I can get this battery in. Like a crazy person.
Uh-oh.
He's lost it.
Yeah, I start cracking up a little bit.
Did your friend whisper to you, call Ronald? He's got a house.
No, they just said, we're going to go now. You need to come to our house. They asked me.
It evolved to the escape.
So Baldwin Housewives.
So I yelled at Andrea, I don't have any tools. I jump in my car because I'm mad that I forgot that, how do you change your battery without tools? You're a fucking idiot. So I race home. I get my scooter and my tools. I put my tools on my scooter. I put my socket wrench. I bought a new socket wrench. Remember, I went up to Ace Hardware, got my socket wrench. As I take the corner by the CVS to get there, my socket wrench just slide off my scooter and rocket into traffic. Stop my scooter. Go. It's just progressively getting worse and worse. Pull my scooter back in. Get my ratchet set out. I know exactly what this is because I've done this before. I knew exactly what it is. It's a 14 millimeter. I got my ratchet set, Craftsman Tools, gunmetal edition. I snap it on. I'm going to need an extension, I think, because just like any other...
The nuts down there in the battery.
Dickhead German car, they're going to put a battery bracket on it, so fuck your battery bracket.
They're like, we need to secure this battery as if this car's going to do loop-to-loop one day. Why does it need to be...
We need to secure the battery as if this car will do anything but a bus loop, ever. It's a fucking Tiguan.
Yeah, and the battery's 35 pounds. I'm not rally car jumping at X Games, Travis Pastrana. Like,
you know
why is this thing secured down so much?
You know why I like to share these two? Because mine have a tendency to be a lot more grim than yours. Your stories like this are very lighthearted and fun, but I also like to share my grim stories so people know.
He's a bumbling, goof.
But
you are a bad, angry man.
I want people to know why we're in business together. Is because we are the same person with just elements of difference on the exterior.
Mm-hmm.
I pull in with my scooter. I got my, almost run over socket set. I get the 14 millimeter. I get the extension. I get the socket. I put it in there just like a fucking Corvette with all its weird little nuances on how you can get things in and out of it. The extender goes down, and I apologize for those of you that can't watch this right now. But the extension of my socket set goes all the way down, and the nuts right here that I need to get, and he goes, and it's literally a fucking nut hair away and won't reach. And I go, and I just started to melt and go crazy, and I look at Andrea, and I almost was so angry I wanted to cry, and I said, I don't know what to do. I don't know what we're going to do.
Aww.
And Andrea says...
Well, and it's corroded as well.
Well, I'm getting to that.
Your husband's brain or
the battery bracket. So I reach my hand in a different way that goes up under. It has that 2.0 turbo engine, the V-dub one that's in all Audis and all like GTIs and stuff like that. Reach my hand under a different way. The extension, I can get it down there and barely get my wrench on it. Get my wrench on it. I'm pushing this thing as hard as humanly possible, but it's fucking corroded.
Yeah.
From either the battery bubbling over, I don't know what the fuck happened. I mean, I thought that didn't happen anymore. What the fuck? It's not an Etzel. It's 2014 car.
Yeah.
I can't get it. It's too corroded. I can't get it. Andrea's like, look, we're just gonna have to. I'm gonna have to call somebody.
Yeah.
A
professional.
How embarrassing.
Yeah, I busted my knuckles up real bad.
Everywhere.
Can't change the battery in your old Tiguan.
I know.
Oh, your dad.
I thought you did it before.
I have. Wasn't corroded.
But it wasn't corroded.
I know what to do. You pop off that bracket. You undo the battery.
Your
take
old
the battery
man was here to see this.
He'd fucking tell my mom I'm gay. He would. Like my dad, he would do that. He'd be like, "That ain't my son. I know he's married. Take off a fucking battery bracket. You ever eaten pussy? You goddamn snowflake motherfucker!" He would light me up because plus he would have. First of all, he would have lit me up for the way I talked to Andrea. He would have. Mm-hmm. You don't ever do that. And I apologize in front of everybody.
But not Andrea, as bad as the battery.
No,
it's mine.
No, my dad
yelling at your wife.
But he took that shit seriously.
A little bit fine.
Yeah,
the battery.
I fucked up. I fucked up bad. So I
hit the panic roadside assistance button on my Progressive app.
Oh God!
Because we need some help.
This is embarrassing.
Oh yeah. The Progressive roadside assistance guy shows up and he's like, I had that battery out in front of the old dance school. All the other Baldwin moms are out there.
They're all watching me.
Nice cars.
And they're drinking their wine, watching.
I have never had...
One mom's like, my car runs off batteries. Can I give you one of mine?
Oh, they're so rich.
I have 10 batteries, I think.
And look, this isn't a knock on any of our events or our listeners, but I had more people watching me change that battery than have ever watched me on stage at any of our it was literally like I was on display.
I'm sure you were causing a scene. People are gonna watch.
Andrea, I was quiet. I do the motherfucker. I would yell like that. And I had my red Tom and Dan 10-year shirt on. It's ruined. It's fucking ruined. Battery acid all over.
The other moms are like, look at his tattoos. I think he was born into land.
He's been in jail, but they say he eats pussy, okay?
Oh, no. So after I hit the roadside assistance button, I sent Daniel home with Maisie because we need to be apart because of all of the muttering under his breath.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for Progressive, and they call me, and I was like, okay, well, I have the battery. I just need somebody to change it out.
Okay, now...
can't get the right tools.
I've had
that kind of thing.
I'm just going to give you some more details. It's been a long day. Remember, I had the computer problem. I'm already fucking lit, right? I'm mad. It is when she calls. It's 4:45, and they tell her that they'll be at her car at
6:45.
And I'm home, so I go home with Maisie. Well, in the meantime, Andrea and I are texting back and forth, having huge text arguments, where I'm like, I'm getting a fucking hotel tonight, we need marriage counseling, fuck this shit.
Hold on, it's all your fault.
She didn't do anything.
All she did was her battery died.
Yeah, I know.
What? She
Yeah,
I like you're yelling at me. We didn't get marriage counseling for me. I'm insane.
I'm the problem. Yeah. I'm having a COVID freak out.
This mad about a battery.
I'm having a COVID freak out.
By the way, you can call me. I'll go change your battery. Yeah.
It's tight, bro. It was sat on me last night.
I won't do it right, but I could. I can get it.
Well, I didn't do it right, so I'll let you continue, babe.
So then Progressive calls me to, get all the details, and I said, I have the battery, I just need somebody to change it out.
I need a real man.
Right beside
I need a guy, a man that you can take care of me.
I need a man that's not, I don't know, half of an actual real man.
I need a man with a bigger extender that can reach what I need to reach.
I need a man without T-Rex arms that can actually reach down in there and wrench on something. Oh my God, what are you, a doll?
So they tell me, we can't change your battery. We can only test it or tow you. And I'm thinking, I said, I am literally less than a quarter mile from my house. So you're going to have to tow me, to my house, and then I guess we'll figure that out. So I'm sitting there. Yeah, so that's what I said, okay. And so I'm sitting there, and then I'm like, I've got to figure out this corrosion, because if I can get this corrosion off, then we can change the battery. So I then walk to Publix, get some baking soda and water, and I proceed and a scrub brush to get the corrosion off my own battery.
Like a brush you would use on your nails if you're an auto mechanic.
No, what's Daniel doing here? You're at home?
I'm eating pizza with Maisie.
No, I'm cooking HelloFresh. So I'm cutting zucchini and carrots.
Still texting me. Man, texting me. Still
oh my God.
Well, I'm working on the battery so I can do this. And so finally I get the corrosion off, and I said, nicely, would you like to try again? Can you try again? I've got the corrosion off. And he says, yes, come home and I'll switch with you. And, still mad.
We're trying to...
So he then...
Right now we're trying to put our marriage back together, too. Yeah. Because, we've hit,
My God.
Yeah, it's bad. See what happens when you...
One dead battery caused all this? My God.
There's some other stuff. There's other stuff built up.
My battery's dead every day I get out of work.
That's true.
the equivalent of that happens to me every day.
Every day.
Again, that's why I'm better suited for chaos.
Exactly.
Have them tow you to AutoZone, and then they could have fucking switched it out.
I know how to switch out a battery. It's not
it wasn't the battery, huh?
Yeah, I know that fucking guy.
Once Daniel hears that they would have to tow my car, he was like, no way. No way. We are not having that. We are not making a scene.
Yeah.
You are parallel parked. There's no way they're going to get it out. There's 70 people outside of Tactical Brewing. They're karate kids. Going to
there were karate kids in line. Everybody's watching me. I'm standing, I'm waving at people. One guy's like, hey, are you? And I'm like, don't you fucking
was that the problem?
No way are we going to have it.
Well, I was on display trying to flip this thing out. Yeah. So I ride my scooter this time, and she's got all the tools. When I get there, I can get myself in there to get the battery. So now I broke it. I broke the corrosion off. I didn't break the battery bracket. So I get the big bolt out. I take the bracket off. I get the battery out. I put the new one in. Lube it up like this. They always give you the packages. Put this on there. I'm not a fucking idiot.
Mm-hmm. The little red and green, little fuzzy.
No, they give you a grease.
The grease, but they usually give you a fuzzy washer that goes on there too.
They didn't give me a fuzzy washer.
No, the green fuzzy washer, and the red.
No,
then the gel.
No, I didn't get one of those.
Doesn't do shit, by the way.
So I hook it all up, crank the thing up. I'm like, okay, we're good to go. And then, but I got to put the battery bracket back on. And when I took it off, it was sitting on the top. I went to put it back on. And then I'm putting the nut in there. The battery bracket falls off somewhere in the engine.
No,
I don't know where. I don't know.
idea where it's at.
No idea where it is. It hasn't fallen out yet. I had to order another one. I'm going to put that one back on.
No, real fact, on every single car I've ever had, when I change the battery, I lose the battery bracket and then say, fuck it, and never put it back on. And then, while I'm driving, I hear it fall off. And then I silently say, there it is.
There it is.
And then I go the rest of the time, no bracket, because then I bitch. I'm like, that shit's not going anywhere. It's got the goddamn connectors holding it down, and it's 50 pounds. And again, I'm not jumping the car. It's fine. Anyway.
That's how I felt.
Yeah.
So what am I leaving out? So we got you up and running, and then you came home, but yeah, that's about it, right?
Yep, and then we went, and then you had started cooking, and then you were like, I'm not hungry, and then we went our separate ways.
I'm not.
He's a baby.
He's a baby. Yeah, he's like a
so
baby.
I cooked.
You're married to a man, baby.
So I cooked the whole food. I cooked all the food, and then I made her, bowl or whatever she was going to have, and she's like, "You're not going to eat," and I'm like, "I'm too mad to eat."
He's fasting in protest.
What are you mad about? The accidental.
No, when I get mad, it just sits in my brain. It doesn't go away.
Yeah, same with me.
Yeah, it just it's like I'm mad because I'm mad.
My God, Andrea, you are a saint.
I apologize again, babe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I said I wanted to go to a hotel.
I almost sent you to the beach by yourself. Because I was like, we need time away from each other. Like, you need to go away.
Like I said, come hang with me in my house, buddy. I got 3 rooms.
I need to have Daniel hang out with me more so he can be more used to things going bad, constant, and also, too, people looking at you in big groups and laughing and pointing at how stupid you are, because I'm used to that. Like,
I need some of that.
Like last time I took out my boat,
I need some training.
I was hauling ass near Disappearing Island and with my family, and I'm looking and I'm like, why are all the other boats like in this one channel near the island, and then like I'm not that, but there's a bunch crowded or whatever, and then I'm like, that's weird. Every other boat, no one's going to, and then I run around, and everybody is laughing. I hear them laughing, and then
from a distance.
I see the phones, and then I'm scraping the bottom, and then I'm going slow, hitting ground, running around all the way until I get close. Then I'm like, I do that move, or I'm like, I know. Yeah. And then they're all laughing. And then it doesn't bother me.
No,
there it is. They're laughing at me.
I'm going to ask you the same thing you ask me after we do an extended version of telling you, when you're knocking your family's boating supplies into the river. Is this good for the show when we overshare this kind of stuff, or bad for the show?
No, I mean,
because it's real, and I think everybody has these type of
they'll relate
fights.
to it.
Yeah, they will relate. But my wife,
people's perception of you have definitely been.
Oh yeah. No, I know. But my wife's awesome, and I appreciate the fact that she knows.
Well, they know that.
I get angry. Yeah, I got angry, and I got angry because you drove. And
that's crazy.
I didn't. Well, no, because I didn't. I thought she was babying May, and I don't like that. Like, because May will do this thing where she doesn't. I don't want to get wet, and then Andrea will be like, "Okay, I won't get you wet," and I'm like, "Fuck that, get her wet." Like we have a different. Right? That's correct.
Yeah,
but inevitably,
I'm calling you next time though.
Walk in the rain.
Inevitably, she was going to drive her car, so this was going to regardless.
Yeah. It would have happened.
It wouldn't have mattered when.
He did tell me. Oh, I forgot to say. He did tell me. He goes, I wish this could have happened tomorrow morning.
Yep.
And I'm thinking to myself, you would rather it happen in the morning and get hot and sweaty and have to go through all of this in the morning rather than just get it done tonight?
Yeah, because
you're a crazy person.
It would spread out the craziness.
Yeah, thank you.
I know,
See, Seth knows. Yeah. It would spread out the crazy. I had already had a computer fail. I had already had a corrupt file. I can deal with that only to a point, and then I need to take copious amounts of marijuana and alcohol, then reset. And then in the morning, I can handle the battery.
Well, all right, Andrea. If you need a place to stay,
Seth's got.
I got a place to, either one of you can stay.
Seth's got 3 extra bedrooms and
a big old dick.
I'm staying in some hunk of shit. There's no place to stay there. But you can go stay at my house. It's just ripped up crazy. Anyway,
I love you, babe. Okay. I'm sorry.
Just text me help if you.
Let us know if you need help.
I love you too, and I appreciate appreciate your apology.
Okay, well.
My God.
I'll remind you of it when you yell at me going to the beach this weekend.
Nope, not doing it.
You know,
he'll mumble it in his own.
I hung up on her. Oops.
You know how angry Crystal gets if she has a dream that I cheated on her?
Dude, what if you screamed at your wife?
Tom? Oh, never. Oh, she'd leave me. She'd throw all my business clothes on the front lawn.
Business clothes?
Business clothes.
That's what they do. They throw your ties.
Business clothes.
That's what happens.
It's fucking wife beaters and fucking ripped up jeans.
Oh, my God.
I'll go to
turquoise polo and chubbies.
I'll go to leave in the morning. I'm like, bye, babe. I'm going to give you guys. She's like, I had a dream. You cheated on me.
My God, look at the chat room turning on me.
The whole day.
Tom's the better one. Dan's a bad one. No, I got a temper.
Everybody has bad days. I get it.
Yeah, I'm just a normal human being.
Don't take it out on the sweetest person in the world.
I will contend that the girls right now that are cheering Team Tom right now are cheering Team Snowflake Husband. You know, there's a balance here, man. It's not just pushover wins. Come on.
Let's
I did a lot of damage.
Let's do some news. That's
right. What are you going to do to make up for it this weekend?
Be eating the pussy a lot. A lot of pussy.
What beach you going? Where you going?
I do have to wonder because you're bringing your child with you, and where you're staying's not that big of a place.
No.
How does that work out?
I got to eat it while she's on the toilet. I got to be fast.
I wish that could solve my problems because that's fine. It's tangible to me. I'm like, I'll do that at any time if that means that things will be better. But,
oh wait, we got to take a break. You wanted to go to news.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Well, I guess, let's do, what do we got, half an hour? We'll do a fat middle segment, and then, or we can do
this is the middle segment.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's take a break.
Am I wrong?
I think that's good anyway, because I gotta go tinkle.
Oh, you gotta tinkle? Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll take a little break.
I'm gonna kick the door open whoever's in there.
Let's go with brand new music from the Slackers. These guys are basically New York ska royalty. Enjoy this. The song is called Sleep Outside. We'll be back with more Mediocre Time right after this.
When you paid the rent the other day, no, I just can't believe what the landlord said. Saying all you can stay.
Hose, you got holes. Put a garage door over the biggest hole in your house.
Butthole.
No, that's not. No, it's not. You don't just sleep in a, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about your garage door opening is the biggest hole in your home.
Yeah. No, I know it.
You're stuck in the last ad. Yeah, you're over there doing Rope Titties 201.
Don't talk about it. Anyway, I saw a post on the BDM page, and a guy's like, "Goddamn, Precision Door has the best and fastest service ever." Because he called to get a quote on the silent package that we all have.
The sleeves and
me, you, Tony, Seth, awesome. Petrozelli's got it, and so he's like, he got the quote, and
Sam's got it now.
And the guy's like, "Okay, great. When can we schedule the install?" And the guy's like, "I can do it right now." And then he did it
in your garage.
And then he put it up, and he's like, I thought I was only going to quote and then schedule the work, and the guy did it right there. And if you don't have a Wi-Fi motor on your garage door, it's ridiculous.
What are you doing?
We're in 2020. The world is dying. You need
treat yourself.
My
God,
everything should be Wi-Fi in your house. And if your garage door is loud and clunky
or dangerous, don't be doing that stuff yourself.
If you could hear when someone gets home and your garage door open,
too loud.
Way too loud.
It's too loud. It's also what you're
silent.
What you're basically hearing is the garage door degrading itself, because the louder it is, the more wear and tear that door. It's not balanced correctly. Chances are you haven't had a tech come out there and take a peek at it. Precision Garage Door. By the way, all in the vans that say Precision, everybody's got a uniform on. I know that safety is very important right now. That's what you're going to get, and they're going to be in and out of your life in a matter of minutes and set you up right with the best garage door that money can buy.
Call this number, 407-710-BDMS. It's 407-710-2367. If you need a new garage door, you get 5% off in Central Florida. It's a Central Florida Precision Door. But call that number, and that's how we'll get credit. And ask for the silent package. We all have it. It's Precision Door of Central Florida.
That is the Lawrence Arms with Ghost Rider off of their Skeleton Coast album. Welcome back to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I am Dan.
Tom.
Samantha, I think, is in the little girls' room.
Let's
Seth Petrozelli on the news.
Let's do some Seth news.
All right.
But the Russian won't call him back, and we all forgot about that fight. Just won't prove for long you're gonna die.
Seth's News brought to you by Johnny's Other Side. It's open right now if you want to check out, they got takeout. But
what's that Baywatch party I saw?
Yeah.
I don't know, but it looks like a good time.
Yeah, it does look like it. And their video for it's phenomenal, man. Like, they put a lot of time and effort into their promotion for something like that. Well, we've had a lot of time, right? I mean,
they told me that they do live music Friday, Saturday in the morning and PM, and Sunday morning and night. So they got trivia on Thursdays, bingo on Mondays. So if you want to get a little bit of normal, check out Johnny's Other Side and, of course, Johnny's Filling Station, best burger in town.
Indeed.
What's the first story?
All right. This is a reason that I fucking don't go on roller coasters. I hate them. A 32-year-old woman died at an amusement park in France this past Saturday after she fell from a roller coaster.
Oh, my God.
That's a rare, right? Like falling out?
Falling out.
Well, first of all, like, I don't think of
You're
anybody.
making me laugh.
Yeah.
I had
Ask a question.
Okay, no,
that was you.
I just looked at you. I didn't make you laugh.
No.
I'm just glad after the last segment that you guys are like, people are dead.
No, he had a smirk, and I looked, and he made me laugh.
I only smirked because I saw it in your
With special
eyes.
needs, he always has a smirk on his
Who
face.
smirked first?
How dare you?
Who smirked first?
No,
I might have smirked in my brain first.
Yeah.
Spit all over your
Oh, God.
Where's the Lysol?
I saw the smirk in your eye, and that made me smirk because I
smirk on smirk.
How did
wait? Park staffers immediately called for help, but the woman was pronounced dead at the scene by responding emergency personnel. A witness identified only as Farida told the newspaper that she and her children were waiting on to board the carousel when they heard screams and saw the woman fall. She went over the safety bar. Her husband tried to catch her by the foot. And couldn't grab her, but he tried to grab her by the foot.
Hold on, so her safety bar came off in the ride?
It said no. It said, I'll keep reading, but it said that she died of cardiac arrest, but it wasn't the roller coaster's fault. It wasn't nothing mechanical. She just slipped out of it and fell.
Was she too skinny?
Weird.
Or the park was not held liable for the woman's death, as an investigation reportedly found that the victim had acted inappropriately. That's all that was said.
By having a heart attack?
No, well, maybe she tried
not
to.
Allowed.
Well, she may have had a heart attack.
I don't allow heart attacks in here.
Did she try to get?
It sounds like she had a heart attack, went limp, and slipped out or something.
Yeah. Well, but it doesn't. That's all it said. There says more investigation going on, but that's all that was said.
So it must have been her doing something that caused
maybe flashing the camera.
Well, because even
do you think you could get out of the belt on Hulk coaster?
Well, that thing is designed. Yeah.
Once that's down, I don't know if I could get out.
Even if you were,
that scares me because I want to get out of it. If I'm flying to my death, I feel like that thing.
No, you're safer in it.
No. Yes, but then in my mind, I want my own freedom.
I understand because I hate flying, so I get it.
Once the safety bar is down, those things are designed so even if you were limp and not holding on, you wouldn't fly out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't tell you you better hold on because if you lose consciousness, you'll slip right out of fly.
Yeah,
I always do that anyway.
See that chubby kid on the thing that the two rubber bands that shoot you up?
Yeah, but
and the lady, the country lady, going, "You're okay," and he's like, he's slipping out of the horn. He's holding by his third chin is holding him. That's the only thing that's holding him.
No, well,
it's sad.
Also
it's sad.
The in between the leg harness, what you don't see is that he wouldn't have fallen out.
It goes between his legs, and then there's one that comes up.
his little nugget head popped out.
It would. No.
I don't know.
He's fine.
Yeah.
He's fine. Yeah, but
how the hell did this lady Okay, could she have wiggled out to take a selfie? The roller coaster goes up, and then
she was skinny enough.
Maybe she tried to stand up to do something and then fell off that way. Because in any other scenario, if she flew out during the ride, it would be the ride's fault, right? Logically,
I think so. Yeah,
it would be a malfunction of the roller coaster
That's
itself,
insane.
or the safety bars or whatever.
Yeah.
So they deemed it wasn't the park's fault. So it must have been her acting.
I'd have to see her anatomy, not her vagina. I need to see her body. To see, because there are certain people like Daddy Longneck, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
You put him on any roller coaster, and I think with enough of him freaking out, he could wiggle his way out of it because he weighs what?
Yeah.
75 pounds?
Yeah, but they're designed, they have your shoulder harness, right? And then there's usually something in between your legs.
Always going to be outliers, right?
Yeah, but there's something in between your legs to keep you from slipping out. Because I imagine anytime they design a roller coaster,
I don't think Hulk has anything between your legs.
Yeah,
some of them are just over the chest.
Yeah, but the seat must be designed in some way that you can't wiggle out the bottom. That's
there is the little thing that comes in the middle of your legs. Yeah,
yeah.
And usually some of them snap in with a belt with the harness that comes down. Some of them don't.
Do you guys hold on to that thing?
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, I hold on.
Yeah.
Of course. But I see people letting go like it's nothing. I'm like,
I'll let go.
It gives you more excitement. I gotta live.
Yeah, I'll do the hands out. Yeah, if we're going upside down, I'll do that. But normally I hold on to it just because it's I don't like the banging of my head.
Yeah.
I like the ride. I don't like the banging of my head.
I need to think there's a small chance of dying for me to have fun. And those kind of things, to spike my adrenaline, because I know they're so safe that it's all right. I need a little bit of danger.
Not my own.
What else?
Only one article because I'm trying to find out what the hell happened. Only one article. No, only one article says that she was not. What was the word they used? Doing something against the rules or whatever. Only one article has said that. Everything else says it's still under investigation to find out what happened.
Well, I'm sure the park said that first. Their statement was she must have been doing
that. My article said the park hasn't released this. They wouldn't respond to the people asking them about the question.
No park here.
So they might still be.
We've never had roller coasters.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think even if it was the lady's fault, that park would be held. You could sue the shit out of them for anything.
Even in France, I don't know how they're.
It's not the United States. In Europe, dude, in Paris.
Good luck at suing us.
I point my fart in your general direction.
I like that, Monty Python.
You've been to Paris, right?
Oh yes,
he hated it.
I know. Yeah,
I hope they all fall out of roller coasters. I'm joking. I'm joking.
But the thing I like the most about Paris is they're so not litigious that they don't have there's.
Oh, she's down on a roller coaster.
They're fucking razzing you still in the chat, Dan. They're quoting you. Why'd she get on the roller coaster?
Her fault.
I deserve it.
But that is true. She took the risk.
Look, it was only because it wasn't raining at all. I'm like, why the fuck are you driving?
She said there was one dark cloud. It was probably over Tom's house.
There's no fences. There's a canal running through Paris, and there's places where there's just no fence, and you could just walk right into the canal and stuff. And there's no yellow on every curb to warn you, hey, there's a curb, don't trip. Because, and I like that they treat adults like adults. Yeah. So maybe there's less.
Yeah. There's no signs that say don't shit on the streets either, but there's shit everywhere.
I wonder if that translates to roller coasters and the fact that they make United States roller coasters basically dummy proof, where even if you tried to kill yourself during a roller coaster ride, you probably couldn't because you couldn't wiggle yourself out.
But there have been accidents.
There is, But I'm saying once the latch is down on the whole coaster, right, and it's secure, it's properly secured. Maybe there's ways to puff yourself out so it doesn't click all the way. But if it's properly secured, it's impossible to get out during the ride to kill yourself.
I would imagine
that's
very difficult.
That's another thing. You can make yourself real big and it'll click, and then just deflate, and there's so much room. So do you intentionally get smaller? So
I don't know, man. The last few times I've been on a roller coaster, they come around to each fucking chair and smash you, which is bad when you have big titties.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
It's the worst.
You can say titties. In fact, I like it when you do because I get horny.
Just don't want to say that
because it's funny.
But
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
I wonder in France if the safety bar, like if you did want to get out, you could, because then again they treat you like an adult. Like, hey, if you want to get out of the safety,
get out.
And
I don't
die.
think this lady wanted to kill herself.
No,
though.
no.
She was there for her daughter's fucking birthday party.
Yeah, she was there for a daughter.
I didn't think but I'm saying, but she did something negligent, or maybe did. Yeah, and then that's why she fell out. I'm just saying, maybe that happened.
No, I get you.
And it's possible because it's a French roller coaster.
Sure.
Next story. That's my theory.
All right, we got to the bottom of it.
The bottom line is it's a French roller coaster. Okay, this one's really cool. Gorillas in Nigeria. World's rarest great ape was filmed pictured with babies. Photos have been released for the first time in years showing a group of rare gorillas in the mountains of southern Nigeria. Only 300 cross-river gorillas are known to live in the wild, making them the most endangered subspecies. But the Wildlife Conservation says the sighting raises hopes for that the animal at risk of extinction are actually reproducing. And they show actually really cool pictures of them walking. I don't know if you guys can't see it.
Yeah, here, I'll put on here.
I think it's really cool. Wait. I don't know.
Be quiet while we watch the photo. Everyone quiet. We're watching photos.
I don't think you see it.
Look at the photo. Gorilla, quiet.
It looks like any other gorilla. You can't tell. It's
night vision.
It's a night vision.
Night vision gorilla.
It wasn't even that good. All this for nothing.
But the world's rarest great ape, and that they were filmed like that is pretty cool.
Dude,
I just think that it's
great story.
Have you ever seen a gorilla?
It was my middle story, and I go to middle stores that are shitty ones.
I know. Bookends.
Like, what was the lady, Jane Goodall?
Jane,
okay, yeah. She, like, Jane. And anybody that is able to be around gorillas and not be terrified that they could kill you so easily in 1 second and rip your butt ass off. And
and she's like I find her very attractive for some reason.
Dude,
Jane Goodall.
If you see...
Is she alive? No,
I do believe she passed.
Oh, did she?
I think so.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You guys,
how do you like her now?
You guys have been
beautiful
to zoos where it's just a glass between you and a gorilla, right?
She's still alive.
Yeah,
guys.
I thought.
She's 86 years old.
Yeah, beautiful.
Oh, I'm going to go kick in her door and she's shitting.
Oh, my God. Jane Goodall.
You totally reset Tom. You're going to say something sweet and poignant, and then you look, and then he's like,
but if you see a gorilla up close, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
This animal is strong as fuck and could kill me.
You can
easily.
feel it.
Dude, yeah. I mean, just from this, and then pure muscle, too.
You can feel it.
Like, I think
there's an energy in the air.
Than 10 men
combined. When they used to have,
like, what can a gorilla lift? I'm sure back in the 20s, they made a gorilla, like, lift weights and shit, right?
Oh, they probably beat him and lifted him. They fought him. They had him fight lions.
Probably made him dive into a Dixie cup of water and kill himself.
Like, I think a gorilla...
Over 10 times their body weight, as heavy as 30 humans.
Yeah, that's
30
ridiculous.
humans?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So we're talking.
But
somebody Googled how much can a gorilla bench press.
That's what I wanted to ask.
I mean, that's like nothing compared.
So it says, let's say an average person can bench press his own body weight, then a 300-pound gorilla can bench press up to approximately 1,800 pounds.
Whoa! How much can you bench press?
My max at one time was like 410, 415.
Goddamn. Like, think about how strong Seth is, and then a gorilla.
No, you know what? I stand behind. No, they can't. I don't think they can do that. 1,800 pounds.
Dude, their pecs are the size of a watermelon.
Yeah, but like they're going to lay on the bench, and they're going to like...
Well, they don't have the attention for that.
They have the power for it, though.
Bro. Let's do this! Let's do this!
They'd probably be picking their ass as they do it.
In Russia, they have a big ass grizzly bear ride a bicycle and shit. They're riding riding an enduro bike. You know what I'm saying? So
that's definitely my bucket list, is to go sit with like gorillas as they come up to you and like groom you and stuff like that.
Oh, I thought your bucket list was to sit and ride motorcycles with a gorilla.
Yes, that, because I'm in control. Well, I think I'm in control of the situation, because if it tries to fucking eat me or punch me, I'll fucking uppercut it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna ask you.
You're more scared of fake diseases that you don't have than an actual gorilla that could rip your face off?
Because I'm one with the gorilla.
Sam.
I feel like all
it's
animals
irrational.
Like,
I know. Yeah. He's scared about his lumps, but not a fucking gorilla.
It's never going to make sense.
They can easily just rip your arms off like this sideways. You know,
like I'll ride a motorcycle with no helmet, but planes are scary. Like, come on.
Do you think you'd have any
It's
chance?
got balls. I'll kick it in the balls.
I seen you kick a baseball bat in half. Like, if you kicked a gorilla as hard as heck,
Well, I think we had this discussion before. If it was like a
Well, you talked about fighting a moose before.
Oh, that's what it was. It was a moose.
Yeah.
I'd still stand by that.
But the gorilla's got hands and will grab you and be strong.
I know I'd die fighting a gorilla, but would I get maybe one elbow?
One good hit?
Do you think you could choke it?
As I'm
if
dying,
you got around the gorilla's neck.
No, it's so thick and big.
It's too strong.
Yeah, it's too strong.
What if you're like digging your thumbs into its eyes?
That's what I was thinking.
You got to get to its eyes
I'd get to its eye. As I was ripping my throat out, I would.
It bites you with those yellow black gums.
It's immediately ripping your dick off.
Hard to fight.
This is a little known fact that there is an unreleased movie where Mel Gibson plays a vampire and they use actual gorilla teeth as his vampire teeth. That's not true.
Is that one of my stories?
No, he's just got yellow fucking smoker teeth.
Let's think about this logically, because the gorilla's not used to getting punched in the face super hard because other gorillas don't fight like that.
He might be like, oh, and then run away.
Yeah, could one well-placed punch or kick
stun him?
Yeah, stun him enough.
Scare him. Because they're going to get scared. You know, like they don't know.
And rage.
I imagine the kick.
They'll be running at you and rage you. I mean, I don't even think.
The only way to do this is to actually have.
Also,
we have to have you fight a gorilla. I used to make Tom laugh all the time when I would do my gorilla smash.
Oh, yeah.
I imagine kicking or punching it, it'd be like hitting a concrete wall. I think it'd be that tough.
Because
I don't know. I want to
heads are giant. They're 100% muscle, too.
Yeah.
I'll test it out. When one's asleep, when they're doing surgery on or something, I'll punch it and see what
Well, that's not...
Why? Just to see what it feels like.
You're a fucking monster.
So you would go into the conservation area.
You wait until they're sedated to punch them?
You got any baby gorillas that are under sedation? They're in the back, and you're like, oh god, this brings back memories of kicking my grandma's shit doors in. And you're like, gang! And you punch the baby gorilla right in the head just to see what it's
not in the head. I'm talking about like in the chest, in the leathery chest area.
All right. Oh no. Well, you're a real gentleman.
All right, what's another story?
Oh no, I love animals. I would never do that, by the way.
I know you would. That's the part that people aren't going to hear, though, when I get the email. See? Let's pause for a second. That's the thing. He would never do that because he loves animals too much. Like, if there was a person in this room that was voted...
No, I don't.
No, but if there was a person in this room voted most likely to be killed by a gorilla just because he's too fucking pussy to kill the gorilla, it'd be you.
Yeah. I don't know. Once it's ripped your butt ass off, I think he's trying to punch you. Just fight for your life, you know.
If it's killing over you guys, I would sit back. But if it touches me,
yeah. We know.
What if it's killing Tracy, your girlfriend? See, he does these things. He does these things because he knows I'll get the emails, and people will be like,
"Would you jump in?" Okay.
Do you know Seth? Why are you friends with Seth? I'm like, no, he's a good guy. He's a fucking around. They're like,
22-year-old girlfriend, like she's taking a selfie, and the gorilla exhibit.
Oh my god, these gorillas are so hot. I could paint.
She doesn't talk like that.
And then
in my mind,
I know.
And then she falls, and because this happened with kids before, she falls,
and she is young.
You gonna take that shit, man? He's like, it's happened with kids before. He's throwing shade.
But then the gorilla usually runs up and curious and stuff. And then all the zoo officials, someone like, get that goddamn 30-06, you know, like
get the fucking what was that called?
The
real one.
Get the bug assault.
No. There was like a Jeffries.
The 900 Jeffries.
900 Jeffries.
Or 600 Jeffries. Anyway, they have to get the scope
caliber.
rifle.
It's like you're shooting 130 caliber, like a fucking like from a 1 round from an A10 Warthog.
I taught Tracy for a scenario like that, and I told her to immediately get her pull her pants down and stick her ass.
Oh god!
No, because gorillas are like. It wouldn't want to
I don't know what to do.
They would want to mate with their. They would want to mate.
So just get raped by it.
Well, yeah. Would you rather be raped or killed by a gorilla?
Neither.
Seth's on the top above.
Pull your pants down and sit doggy style.
You gotta get raped by him. I'm an idiot. Why would you say that?
Because that's what you should probably do if you're about to get killed by a gorilla.
No. It's not that worse when when the zoo trainer, the 30-06, snipes the gorilla. And,
but yes, I would defend her life. Yes,
I know you would.
Not with my life. But
Brock BDM weighing in. Seth is a terrible, terrible person.
I'll see. Thanks, Brock.
Yeah, that's all. Wait till next week. Yeah. You gotta let it marinate a little bit. Then you get the real emails.
Yeah, these are just the live.
No, this is just live. They haven't even processed it yet.
Yeah, the better people listen later.
Yes, they do. They're too busy right now.
Right.
On Twitch,
these people are unemployed.
I swear to God, Norm lives on Twitch.
Yeah, wow. I don't even know.
I say what everybody feels.
These are our worst morality-wise. Listeners are listening now, and they think it's bad.
And they're already they're done with you. You're about to be canceled. It's coming.
All right,
go ahead.
Let's move on to another story. Something serious. The body of a baby was found Sunday in a shopping bag. The bag was being carried by a woman who punched an officer at Tanglewood Mall, according to Roanoke County Police.
Roanoke,
yeah.
I got relatives in Roanoke. My dad's twin brother, his wife, and their daughter. They all live in
No Fun Friday.
I told you.
Let's go to the next. Let's
Mandy Lacey, she's 34. They believed her to be transient. Was arrested and charged with assaulting a police officer, and more charges are pending. Roanoke police are investigating the death of the child. Information on the baby's age or possible cause of death has not been released. And they updated the story, actually, and it says that according to courthouse warrants, Lacey was deemed to have mental health illness.
Yep.
Well, no, she was summoned for intoxication.
There we go. We can put
that
one's done.
Yeah. You're carrying around a dead baby in a grocery bag. They're mentally ill.
But but she might have been. Well, she was probably homeless. But that goes to the video of the homeless people right outside my gym. It was a caddy corner of the guys the homeless people banging right on the street.
Oh, was that up your gym?
That was fucking
homeless people got to bang.
So you had to bring up.
That takes me to my point.
So you brought up a dead baby homeless story to talk about the
no.
Why did you bring up the homeless people?
Yeah, you should have just said there were homeless people fucking at your gym. Now you didn't have to bring up the baby story.
Do you think where these stories are going to go? Where do we go with that?
I'm about to tell you where it's going to go. I'm heading you in this direction.
Okay, all right.
The fact that a homeless woman had a baby and she's mentally ill means that she probably fucked another homeless guy on the street, which just happened down the street of my gym. Where do the babies go that these bums have? They're
so the whole
having
point
sex.
of the story, if we're analyzing it, is homeless babies.
Yes.
Where do they go?
Well, they can go to shelters.
News at 11.
No, I mean, how prominent is, does that happen a lot? Is there homeless baby?
Sometimes they raise them.
Florida isn't Florida the capital of homeless children?
Yeah,
it is.
I'd say it's super sad.
It is really.
Watch the Florida Project.
Yeah, or don't. It's that'll set the mood.
They're like a lot of people live in those week by week hotels. You know what I'm saying? Like the weekly deals. There's one of those by your gym too.
Yeah, I know. That's
the greatest part of town.
When I'm done eating my food in my car, I throw it out on that.
Throw it out on the floor
for the babies.
For the babies.
It's your business.
Or at that stoplight, I toss my trash out the window right into the hotel.
We do have a caller online too that wants to talk about Seth's news.
Hold on. There is a limit to this, though. You will end up painting yourself in such a bad picture that
you are.
People will be like, "That's it."
That was a joke. I'm not lying.
Okay,
I'm lying about that.
We'll go to line 2. Do you know what it is?
Yes, it's EJ.
EJ, what's up, buddy?
I don't litter.
What's going on, guys?
Okay,
how you doing?
Hey, thanks for being on the show. So you have a comment about Seth's homeless baby news.
Really? Are we going to talk about dead babies on the show? Or why don't we just talk about Pokemon Go Fest? Seth, you want to come with me to play this weekend?
All right, now we're talking.
Do you want to go to Pokemon Go Fest with EJ?
Do you wear a mask? Sorry.
Yeah, he does.
A Pokemon mask.
Yeah, we're going to go to Universal. We'll ride like the Haggard ride, and then we'll catch Pokemon.
That actually sounds fun.
All right.
It's not fun at all. It's miserable.
Hey, it's literal nerd jock.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
It's real nerd jock.
Yeah. One nerd, one jock. Send them to Pokemon Go Fest.
It's one nerd jock and one insane jock.
Yeah.
I can't. I literally. I'm not joking here. I can't imagine anything more miserable than walking around in this heat with a mask on, finding imaginary Pokemons or whatever.
Pokemon.
And that just is the worst thing I've ever heard.
Pokey person.
And I don't even know the amount of money you'd have to pay me to a whole day of hanging out with EJ. Hot as butt. You know how hot it is outside?
I've been running outside.
Walking around for no reason.
You go on the water rides. You go on Popeye, and you go on Deli Do ride. That cools you off.
No.
Isn't there a
They're both waterproof.
It's not cool.
Can we go to Volcano Bay?
Seth wants to know if you guys can go to
Volcano
Bay.
He wants to look at teens in bikinis.
No, I do not.
Only if I wear the Borat freaking mankini.
Do people wear the masks in line in your bathing suit and Volcano Bay, and then you take it off?
Then you take your mask off. You're supposed to put it on your genitals and then go down to Stuka and then blow it right out the back.
Some kid just got. That was another one of my stories that I didn't do. Is one kid got.
Okay, EJ, bye. Okay.
One kid got the one that opens up, the feet open up and you shoot down. He got knocked out or unconscious, something like that. So but he's okay now. But he got injured. It was the first injury.
I would never do that ride.
I did it, and I did not want to do it. My sister made me do it.
The one where the floor drops out from below you.
I went against all my better judgment.
My anxiety.
I think it was the Bombay Bay. Bombay
Wet and Wild.
Yeah, I did it. Yeah.
Can't do it.
See, that's the thing about anxiety. It's weird. Like flying, like people go like, oh, you don't like the heights or no, it has nothing to do with that.
I'm scared of irrational.
No, I will get on the Bombay door. I'll get on any roller coaster known to man. I've done Sky Coaster. I'll do the fucking slingshot. All that garbage. Doesn't matter.
You're not scared of drowning in those tubes? I'm scared of drowning.
Not at all.
The water splashes. How do you guys breathe in those? I go down it like this.
I mean, I hate to say
it's
this.
It's not a sealed capsule.
I'm not saying this to be reckless or anything like that. People have COVID anxiety. I don't have it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, this is not something I have chosen. Like, this is not something I want. It's all case by case, and it's all fucking, like Tom said, crazy, irrational weirdo.
Yeah.
So, COVID fear actually is legitimate because that's a real fucking thing. Dying in a plane crash is probably, like, the chances of it happening are zero.
Catching COVID in a plane, though.
I'm not concerned about that. I don't know.
You better be a little bit, because that makes me think that you're not being careful out here.
No, I wear my mask, and I do everything I'm supposed to do and wash my hands so they're falling apart.
He's not irrationally scared of COVID.
I'm not afraid of it.
He's irrationally scared of liver cancer.
Are you guys
correct?
The big thing now is the sending the kids back to school. What are you guys' thoughts? Are you guys sending back
face
virtual?
to face? Send her in. She's strong. Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah.
I don't want to take shit for saying that. Like, but I'm not going to judge anybody.
You're going to hate mail goes to him now.
No, it's fine. It always goes to me.
I honestly looked at both, and face to face was fine. And then what edged it out just by a little bit was a teacher for Max's school offered when she gets off to come and tutor our kids, because what we realize is we're horrible parents, me and my wife, like as far as like teaching them things. So we're like, man, if we try to do virtual school again, like it was rough for us. But the teacher offered, and
there you go.
What do you guys think about you starting a business? Because that's the big thing now. Is like the people that are affluent,
private schools.
Private schools. What about me? Like doing that for the week. Like I'll take like 10 to 15.
I'd be
kids.
down.
Rich people like to pay qualified people.
I have a bachelor's in science.
You can do it for poor people.
No. Fuck anything other than athletics. I want you to make my daughter literally a super athlete.
Okay, well, I can do
Can
that.
you do
I
that?
can teach them some stuff.
Can you teach my daughter to be the next?
If she has the desire,
can she be the next Felicia Spencer?
Yes, if she has the discipline, of course.
She has it.
She's got the genetics.
You can do anything you want to
I think she might.
Yeah. And if she started now,
my daughter's a killing machine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She's a killing machine.
If you start, although I'll
teach her to take a battery out and put it in too.
She can already do she's super limber, and one of the reasons why she got picked for the company team, I didn't realize this. My daughter started breaking out like splits and shit, like in front of me, and I'm like, "Yo, that's like she'll do a full split. She's
an athlete.
She does the one. She can do this one where you're doing one leg in front and one leg in back.
That's a split. Straddles this
and then she can do a straddle. Yeah. And then I'm like, holy shit, where'd that come from?
Yeah.
Seth, how do I get more?
And I don't want her wasting her time. Today is Little Mermaid. I don't want her wasting her time being fucking King Trident's seahorse. She needs to be fucking killing people in the octagon.
Is there any way that I can get more limber without putting the work in? Like, is there?
I like this. Yeah, drugs.
Is there some sort of drug?
Muscle relaxers, dude.
Is it? I don't think. Will
take
that work?
them on.
I mean,
they turn into Gumby.
Your muscles automatically get more loosened when you actually like. You don't have to stretch. You run and you can exercise, and they fill with blood and they stretch out on their own. But you're not going to get that limber from it.
I'm too stiff, and I'm stiffening up as I age, and then I'm getting. I want to be more like limber. I want to be able to stretch down.
Yeah. I know what you're doing. You're horny and you want to try some extra position.
Yeah, you want to bring my little stretch machine next time?
I don't want to.
You have one of those things.
Oh,
yeah, I do it like every other day. I crank. It's not my dick.
How can you do it? You can do a split, right?
No, I'm like, I don't know with the percentage.
Close.
I'm like 20%.
Yeah. So you put it between your legs and then you crank it.
I crank it and it spreads me open.
Okay.
What about your girl? Can she do a split?
No, I'm pushing her hard to do it though.
Jesus.
Now I will tell you, Andrea.
Are you more limber than she
super
is?
limber?
Yeah, I'm more limber than she.
Yeah,
Really?
Andrea can do a full split.
She's tall. She's like really tall. So I think the taller you are, the less limber you are. Maybe? I don't know
I
how
could
that
take Andrea's legs behind her head, and then I do that move once her legs are behind her head, where I'm just like, yeah,
really?
yeah.
It's cool.
It's just like that. Too.
Yeah.
I make that noise too. I'm like, yeah.
Is that the last story or one more?
I mean, I have one more. We could just talk
You
about
look
it.
very disappointed.
I don't know what.
No.
Tom's like,
This is one I didn't know.
Story. Oh, please say you're clowning me.
Did you guys hear about the Tyson thing? Tyson, who is 54 years old, will fight Roy Jones Jr. in an 8-round exhibition fight on September 12th in Carson, California. The bout will be broadcast on pay-per-view as well as multimedia platform Triller. Triller. Trilla. Triller?
I've never even heard of that.
Trilla.
Neither have I. According
I've
to
only heard that in
release,
rap songs.
Yeah. There's so many platforms now.
Quibbly, Trilla.
Yeah, with every goddamn made up.
What it is.
Yeah. So you know how he was like trying to find people to fight? I called them out, like tons of people. Tito Ortiz called them out, stuff like that. So I guess him and Roy Jones Jr. are the ones that are gonna.
Two old men.
Two old men.
Yeah. So I also heard. Is it true that other like pseudo celebrities are going to be fighting the undercard? Like I heard something about the YouTube star and then some other guy.
You mean what's his name? Aaron Paul?
Yeah.
Or not Aaron Paul. That's
the Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. What's his name?
Yeah,
the stupid guy.
Yeah, they got in trouble. Whatever.
Juan hates him. I hate him. The Paul brothers. They're fucking stupid.
He was going to fight some other YouTuber, right?
On that same
Logan
fight?
Paul. Thank you,
Logan
fuckhead.
Paul. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck Logan Paul. That guy's a piece of shit.
So this is going to be.
I'm trying to read if there's any.
Just
more.
a novelty, right? I mean, it'll get a lot of viewers. Like,
it'll freaking everybody will watch that for sure.
So, okay, knowing what you know, Seth,
I tried to fight the Bagel Boss guy. That's what happened. That's what I called out.
The Bagel Boss.
Remember that Bagel Boss guy? The guy in New York that like is super short. He's like 4'10", 4'11".
Oh, the little guy that was yelling in the bagel.
Yeah.
That guy's a fucking nerd. Why would you beat him up? You'd kill him
because he thinks he can beat everyone up. So I called him out on Twitter. And then the bare knuckle celebrity boxing guy got a hold of me and he was going to set it up and everything like that.
Wait, Seth Petrozelli versus the fucking
bagel
midget?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
One kick, you kill him.
That's embarrassing.
Kill that bagel man.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
I will do anything for money, and they were going to offer me a good money.
That guy is barely a man. Like he's
I would give him some shots in. It'd be like the gorilla, me fighting a gorilla type.
Seth Petrozelli, one punch, you would kill him.
Yeah.
One punch.
I think he's got some spark.
No, he has nothing. I one punch.
He's basically a great grandma on a toilet.
Pizza party.
So okay,
I need an easy fight after my layoff.
I wonder if you could. You could probably bet on this fight, right? I'm sure.
Oh,
they're
sure.
probably.
It ain't gonna be like Bovada, but
no, I think it will.
Will they put it on?
Yeah, but
I thought they were trying to take away a lot of the.
No.
I thought they were trying to legitimize the weirdo bets.
No, they take weirdo bets all the time, but they'll set limits on it. So because it's kind of a novelty fight, and because people have inside information for sure. Like someone in Tyson's camp or Roy Jones, like probably have talked about like. Oh, they probably know who will probably win. You know what I'm saying? Like these kind of.
I think Tyson will be.
Now, I will throw this out there in case you guys are looking for sports you want to watch. Right now, MLS's back tournament's on. Watched that last night. But you know what else is on? With social distancing, no crowd, but real boxing's back. And you can watch it. And I got to tell you, Andrea and I really enjoyed it, because of the lack of the crowd and the bullshit. Like, it was good. We watched
People
boxing.
like watching it without the crowd now. It sounds better.
I watched boxing last night, and you could kind of get into the science of watching the guy try to, outwit his opponent. It was good, man. I enjoyed the boxing. So, and I know we got, Jesse Tamale.
Okay,
Jesse. That guy's as boxer, he's all about the boxing, and he's a wealth of knowledge. I gotta say, I enjoyed, much like I say when I was watching baseball, I enjoyed it. I really had a good time watching boxing last night. It was good, man.
The only problem is you need to know something about the fighters because
they were breaking it down. They were telling you they were trying. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, you need some backstory because if you don't know the fighters, it's kind of like sports and you don't know the team. It's like it makes it less enjoyable.
Definitely.
So Roy Jones Jr., how old is he?
He's in his 50s too.
Are they both similar age?
Yeah, they're only 4 years apart.
Yeah, it's like 56 and 51 or something.
Yeah, but they're different. Like when they fought, they were in completely
different weight classes.
Are they?
But I think Roy Jones got a little bigger now.
And I thought Roy was a light, midweight.
I'm sure they're doing a catch weight at some. It didn't say, but I'm sure they're doing like.
Like Tyson was always a big guy, but I saw that.
Heavyweight.
The thing, were you the one talking about him getting fit real fast? Tyson, was that you
doing what?
Yeah. Well, it was somebody talking about it last week.
I thought
when
it
he
was
first started,
or 2 weeks, 3
he's
weeks
ripped.
ago.
He's in good shape.
He's like
Tyson's 54, Jones is 51.
Yeah, he's a genetic freak. Tyson is a freak because the guy, seemingly in 3 weeks, is now back to old Tyson.
How he looks before.
Yeah,
his
he's
genes.
a freak.
Yeah, he probably
You're a freak.
He did reach out to me, and I did sell him my Petro diet. So that's what's happening.
That's a compliment.
So in your
Petro diet, I got plenty of people that have been emailing me that are losing weight on the Petro diet.
Yeah.
So
I got lots of people
there.
saying, they're like 5 to 6 pounds a week. Like they're losing. Like it's awesome.
So
I like to see that.
This will be a straight boxing match, boxing rules, everything.
Yeah.
So
exhibition.
Yeah, and will they be wearing headgear? They probably will, right? No,
it didn't say anything about headgear.
Okay.
No. Exhibition matches, they don't wear headgear.
I don't think so. A lot of the guys that are not boxers will wear that because there is.
It can actually be
I would put one on
right?
Vega Boss for sure.
To me, I would say, and I wish that
it doesn't help you with concussions, right? It's more for cuts and things like.
Oh yeah, it doesn't.
Well,
it's for cutting,
and also for wild haymakers and shit like that. It's
it's not going to cause any padding. It's still going to.
No. It's still
the brain is still going to hit.
That's why a lot of the people don't like the headgear because it gives you a false sense of protection.
Some
you're
say
actually
it's
still
worse.
getting concussion.
Some say it's worse for your brain. The headgear,
but you won't get cut.
But I just ordered some really cool foam ones with a giant face shield. Now I'm not afraid to grapple and spar anymore because I don't want anything in my face anymore. So I ordered big shields in front of me. And
don't blame me.
So, in your professional opinion, you think Tyson?
Yeah.
All right.
I think they're gonna draw it out though for all the rounds. And
yeah. That's the problem with these. You can't tell if they actually
that's what sucks about it.
Want to 100% win or they're just like put on a good show for the paycheck.
Look, we're both over 50. Let's not freaking give ourselves early dementia.
Is it for charity?
No, it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, okay.
I'm pretty sure it's for profit.
Nothing about charity.
Yeah. So sometimes these things I'll do it for.
I don't think this is charity.
It says that they both have agreed to fight with large gloves and without the intention of trying to score a knockout.
Oh, okay.
They said that?
Then I don't even want to watch now.
It's to take place at Dignity Health Sports Arena in L.A. with a full undercard as well as musical performances.
When they mean oversized gloves,
in between.
Is it going to be like when you go to the circus and you see the giant
Trina
fucking gloves?
Oh, they what's the biggest boxing glove?
18 ounce or 16, 18.
They'll probably.
I mean, you can get bigger ones, but
but they'll probably wear the biggest one so that it's safer.
Musical guest Trina, the baddest bitch.
Who's the undercard?
Megan the Stallion.
I'm trying to find it.
Mine didn't say what the undercard was.
They just keep saying a significant undercard, but it's not saying who.
They probably
know what that means?
They probably can't announce it's not signed yet.
Yeah, that means it's not inked.
You know what the problem is?
I'm trying to get on it
with all these novelty fights remember celebrity boxing and stuff. The public realizes how hard boxing
Former
is.
NBA star Nate Robinson announced he will be taking on YouTube star Jake Paul on the undercard.
That's who it was. All right.
All right, so Jake Paul, which is Logan Paul's douchey brother, versus Nate Robinson from the NBA.
Former NBA.
I don't know who any of these people are.
How old is Nate? I know Jake is young.
And he's a YouTube nerd, right?
Well, but he's in good shape, and he's kind of into these stupid boxing matches.
Nate Robinson's 36.
And I'm going to guess Jake Paul is 25.
23.
23.
Oh, yeah. You go with
and he's got a trainer. He's got the stupid YouTube bunnies.
Yeah. It's just these fights are never.
I hate the Paul brothers, man.
These fights are never good because you
fucking terrible.
I'm not a huge fan of Tyson either, so
not a good guy. But I think I'd still take him over the Paul brothers.
It's celebrity boxing. They get trashy
because he's mentally ill. And,
yeah. I mean, the only celebrity that would agree to this is a little bit on the trashy side, right? Because it's goofy. It's a fucking 90s radio. Like your other
it's
rich.
basically celebrity boxing back, right?
Yes, yeah. And it's never good. Like I said, you watch a boxing match and you're like, these guys suck.
It's usually horrible.
Because guess what? You've been used to watching real boxers that have trained their whole lives, like hours and hours a day, and then you watch that.
Well,
and
I think that's what happened a couple nights ago when I was watching this boxing on ESPN. It was like, I've watched all these celebrity things so much that when I actually got back to watching two guys that were like Olympic-style boxers, I was like, God damn, this is really fun to watch. And they were like, they weren't landing a lot of punches because the defense they were putting up was legitimate boxing defense. I was like, this is fucking interesting.
Yeah, it's the art of boxing.
Yeah,
and you watch people that know how to do it.
It's
and then
good.
You watch some fools throw haymakers and gas themselves out.
I mean, it's
in
fun
one
once in a while, but then you just get like desensitized to it because you think that's all there is instead of watching the actual art.
It was fun watching because also the crowd, the hype, the Don King aspect, the bullshit was gone. Yeah. It was just two guys that honestly were Olympic boxers. These guys, like legitimate. Yeah. That like Mark Marrow, Olympic boxer, Golden Gloves. These were two guys that were like ready to go, and it was fun.
Do you find similar to like I look back at old pictures of our events now, and it seems bizarre because I'm like, whoa, look at all those people with no mask.
25 years ago.
Yeah. Like it seems so long ago because like our 9-year anniversary came up the other day, and like the pictures of
yesterday.
Are you wrestling?
The wrestling, I saw that too. I was like, man, I was sweating over all these people. I'm like,
the crowd and stuff.
Yeah. So spitting on you.
Yep.
So
remember, y'all
tobacco.
remember when people could spit on you? God, what a good time.
Similar to that, now when I watch boxing, a little bit of every time they take hard head hits, I'm like, ooh, that's not good for you, bro.
Yeah, you can feel it.
So, and because more boxing than MMA, usually MMA, it's like they're less over and over taking hits, but like, especially you watch some of the old like 90s, like because of Tyson and all this bullshit, the promotion, the people have been putting together like famous Tyson fights, and you watch some of those Tyson fights from the 90s, and Tyson is hitting these dudes as hard as he can, and like multiple times in the head, and these people are absorbing it, and I'm like, this motherfucker. I mean, I see the ALS happening. Like, it's bad. Like you have Mike Tyson hitting you 15 times as hard as he can in the head.
It's like time-lapse ALS.
Yeah. Like this guy's brain is fucked.
Like, you ever seen Fred Armisen from Portlandia do his impression of like a time-lapse, like squirrel body decomposing? It's like watching a time-lapse of somebody's brain decompose. He's like,
Then he falls.
You can see it.
As Tyson knocks you out, you fall and then hit your head again on the back. And you're like, oh my God, this guy's brain. Like, I would
like to know how they are today. Like
they're dead.
A lot of them are dead.
Yeah, that's how they are. Like they didn't come out of it well.
Hey, do you guys want to dump them out?
Yeah. We only got a couple topics. Yeah.
I know. We only got a few. Let's see if we can do it.
We got too many topics on the list today. It's the end of the motherfucking show. So come on, baby, let's dump them out and play. I want to see your topics. Ooh, I want to also see your bottom mix.
Who is Dump 'em Out brought to us by Mr. Van?
Brought to you by Six Flags Mulch in Longwood. Running a promotion. If you spend over $100, they'll give you a free Tom and Dan straw hat.
Okay.
While supplies last.
I like it.
So if you got a project, go by there.
Sam, what do you want to go to first?
Well, we don't have much left on here.
No, we burned a lot today.
Tiny ponytails?
Yeah, what's up with Tiny Pony? I'm watching MLS's back tournament on the old ESPNs. If you like soccer, the MLS is Back tournament is going on right now. Orlando City arguably could be the number 1 seed right now. They're doing really, really well. Atlanta United, who fuck Atlanta, they didn't get 1 point, didn't get 1 goal, so fuck them. I'm trying to think what LAFC, another big favored team in there, but we're doing good. I think we won all of our games in 1 tie.
Cool.
And Tracy has all of them staying at the hotel that she's the valet manager.
Oh, no shit.
All the MLS.
Oh, that's cool. So they're in like a bubble, too. I mean, that's hard.
They get tested like all the time.
Oh,
It's
my
crazy.
God.
I know one team just got sent back. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that.
No. They talk about it.
Oh,
Nashville got sent back.
I wonder if...
So they're making
Could
her
you give
test
me
every 3 days now.
Really?
Every 3 days.
Does she know? Because I've been thinking about this. I was like, man, if I could pay off someone in a testing center, right? I was thinking about this for NFL, NBA, all these sports. I was like, and I'm sure professional gamblers have thought about this, and maybe even the casinos and the bookmakers have maybe thought to try to stop this.
Sure.
Because think about this: if you were able to pay off someone in like the COVID testing center that gets all the NBA players or like NFL because they have to test them like an hour before the game or whatever, everybody. And so if you were like, you're going through all the tests and we're like, oh, Patrick Mahomes positive. And then you knew that information before anybody, you could call someone to put down fucking a shit ton of bets.
And you want them to call you.
Yes. Because inside information, it's like inside stock tips. Because
Martha Stewart.
Then you could bet crazy against the Chiefs and before the line moves, because once they release that information and then all of a sudden the lines change. But if you get in before that, man, there's an edge there.
You're a scumbag.
You are. You're a bad person.
That's against the bookies.
Everything that I said, that just tops it.
It really does.
They want to steal.
I thought kicking your grandma's bathroom door open was bad.
These are big casinos and bookies. They're the evil ones. You try to exploit them.
Let me read from the Twitch chat room. No, Tom, you can't do that. We got HIPAA laws. You probably sign an NDA.
Okay, well, I didn't say it was legal.
That won't go well.
No one said it was
Remember the Black Sox?
I like how you think
like that.
That's against the rules. No shit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to cheat the bookies out of money here.
Yeah.
And the person, I pay the person at the testing.
Of course. They got to get their piece.
I'd get them a burner phone and stuff. We do, I'd have to get us.
I mean, it can be done, actually. I mean, Tracy goes in there every 3 days. Talk to me after this.
Does she know? Does she get the information? The problem is that we need the information.
Oh, no. She'll talk to the person who does the test.
Yeah.
She'll be the middle girl.
Oh, the middle girl.
Yeah, everybody's got to get paid here. That's fine.
What else you want to go with?
Well, we didn't talk about tiny ponytails, but it's a thing in the MLS.
Well, that's what we're getting to. What is up with, and you probably see this at the gym, because I see this as sort of an athlete thing. What is up with the tiny ponytail where, like, I'll take my hat off just so I can demonstrate, because I got a fresh cut, and I brought things, down even more, because I just don't know when I'm going to get a haircut. But what they'll do is in the back here, just even this like little bit of hair I have here, they'll take like what they have, and then they'll just make that into like a tiny pony. And I'm like, why the fuck are you doing a tiny pony?
You think soccer players? This is big with soccer players, like a tiny little.
Because they want to have the length, but then when they're playing, they don't want to flopping around.
It doesn't flop. There's not enough there to flop.
Yeah, Daniel's saying it's so tiny that even if they took it out, it wouldn't go.
It's too tiny to flop. It's like saying a guy with an elevator button dick is like he's walking. He's like, oh god, it's slapping my thighs. No, it's not, motherfucker. You're lying. It's not moving around. It's like the ponytail is an unnecessary ponytail. Comb it down, put some water on it, and get to work. You don't need a ponytail. You're doing it out of style. It's stupid looking. Fuck you and fuck your tiny ponytail.
We got a caller.
Why did you drive?
We got a caller on line 1 that wants to ask Seth a question.
Okay.
Right. Question for Seth.
Did you vet this person? Are they nice to me?
Caller, you're on the air. A question for Seth Petrozelli, or as we like to call him, the grandma abuser.
That's you, buddy.
Hi, Seth. Do you think... Hello, Seth.
Hi.
Do you think you could take a punch from Mike Tyson?
We get a lot of callers from South America.
Yeah, I mean, I've taken punches from people that hit very hard, and I'm sure he's probably one of the hardest hitters. But
You think he'd knock you out?
I mean, am I staying there ready for it, or am I sparring him?
If you stand there and just take
are you falling down, or
no.
No matter, I mean, when Mike Tyson's 80, I'm sure he can knock out any of us just by standing there.
Yeah. But could I get in the ring and spar with him and take his punches from me and him sparring? Yes, I could definitely do that.
Okay, but if it was just boxing, I think he has the edge.
No, I box very, very well.
I know.
But Mike Tyson well?
Yeah, I box good. I boxed many professional boxers.
Maybe if you're in their 20s.
Yeah, I don't know.
What are we talking about? Are we talking about?
He's 40.
40?
Oh, yeah, he's 40. 40. You're closer to Tyson than you are.
Yeah, that's true.
Your girlfriend. I'm saying.
On many levels.
Closer to Tyson than your girlfriend.
Yeah. Well, I kind of got that. I hope you're not saying what I think you're saying.
You guys have this weird love-hate. I love it. I love the dynamic on the Seth and Sam.
What is Sky Rizza?
Sky Rizzy. It's a new Hold on, I'll put it on for our...
I don't know
I don't know the lingo.
Sky Rizzy
I knew it.
It's a new treatment. Hold on, I got to get the videos ready to go here for you. Videos. What is Sky Rizzy?
We're going to end with this.
You want to end with... It's not that impressive. Hold on, let me put this on so everybody can see it. It is a drug. Okay, here's the commercial.
Okay.
I have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Now there's Sky Rizzy.
What's up, kid? It's me, Sky Rizzy. Mama, we made it.
So this is an odd name for
it's
a psoriasis drug.
The only reason I wrote it down. Hold on, I got to fix my hat now.
Is it okay? Let me ask you.
Sounds like a rapper. It's Sky Rizzy.
Yeah, Sky
Hold on.
Rizzy.
Things are getting clearer.
Oh shit! Is that the commercial?
I like it.
Nothing and me go hand in hand. Nothing on my skin. That's my new plan.
No psoriasis.
Keep your skin clear.
Think it's the best of us.
3 out of 4 people achieved 90%
Sky Rizzy.
clearer skin at 4 months. Of those, nearly 9 out of 10.
Yeah, so it's Sky Rizzy. It's the new drug.
Well, at least they're trying to clear that gross stuff up.
I hated the name. I wrote it down just as something for drop them out or dump them out or drop them them on your head, whatever. Only because I thought the name was really stupid and sounded like a rapper.
Is it because these drug companies are doing the same thing as like tech companies do, where they try to invent a word that's not close to any other things for search purposes?
A lot of it is they will take letters from the chemical name and squish it together and make it a word.
All right.
And that's what it looks like they did here.
Gotcha.
It just happens to sound like this.
Sky Rizzy.
Sky Rizzy.
Sky Rizzy.
Fucking stupid.
Resveratrol.
But I heard it.
Also, less embarrassing when you're at the pharmacy and you ask for Sky Rizzy, right?
Yeah, I think it's more embarrassing. You're like, do you have any Sky Rizzy? And they're like, which album? You know, like it just sounds weird.
I mean, it sounds like everyone wants to get it though. Like the person behind you is like, I'll take some of that.
I just don't. Why can't we give drugs like names of what they do? You know, like do you have psoriasis like lotion number 5 or like
lizard skin killer?
I've never had.
I mean,
people are super embarrassed when they buy their like herpes medication and stuff, right?
I'm embarrassed when I buy some. I had to order stuff
you
off
got
Amazon.
Herpes? What do you do?
No,
what do you get?
Yeah, you got something there.
Yeah.
I haven't had a cold sore in like 8 years on my lip.
Oh yeah,
but it's running through my veins. Yeah, it's running through my veins, probably.
Does your girlfriend know you have herpes?
Yeah, I told her before that I've gotten fever blisters.
Yeah, but does she understand what that means?
Right.
Don't eat
She
it.
does now. She's listening. Oh shit, she just texted me.
Oh my god, you have herpes? Ew! Don't eat my pussy with your fucking sores lips.
You told me these were
what
love
happened?
bumps.
No, she just texted me, says, you know my thoughts on getting raped by animals. I don't know.
What the heck?
Oh my god! Yeah, oh my god! What the fuck is wrong with you?
What is wrong with all of you?
Why would me? No,
I'm the only normal one here.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, both of you.
You both are crazy as fuck.
I feel normal
Me and
today.
Tom or me and
No,
Seth?
you and Seth. Yeah.
No, you guys are fucking crazy.
No.
Tom's special needs. I feel bad for him. You guys are just crazy.
Yeah, thank you.
Special
I'm the
needs.
only normal one because I
I'm
actually.
special needs too because this motherfucker cheats the system saying he's special needs when all he is fucking lazy and he wants to always cheap. He's a fucking cheap lazy.
You both are monsters. Seth's a monster who's got to receive a text. You know my thoughts about having sex with animals. What kind of goddamn text is that? You're a fucking animal.
Well, remember, he gave the advice to his girlfriend to open up her ass when a gorilla is coming after her.
You know my thoughts about getting raped by gorillas.
What would you tell your
God, this wouldn't happen if I was dating Sky Rizzy, the hottest rapper.
All right.
What were you asking?
We gotta get the hell out
What
of
was the
here.
question before that, though? I forgot.
I don't know.
It doesn't
It was
matter.
never
we
good.
ruined your relationship. The show's been canceled.
We
Sky
asked,
Rizzy.
you said you had to order herpes medication online.
Oh, yeah, thanks for bringing that back up. God damn it.
You asked.
Yeah,
because
I forgot.
Because when I'm at Publix and the lady's like, "What kind of drug is it?" and I do have like Adderall, like because I'm thinking like she knows that I'm
should
just
call it
I just,
Adderall.
I just want to tweak out. On
You
some meth.
act like you don't have ADD.
I know I probably do.
No,
but
you definitely fucking do.
yeah.
Remember how bad you were before you got on Adderall?
I definitely do.
I liked him
How long
better.
have you been on it?
I liked him better pre-Adderall.
The orb was running
Oh,
rampant.
just 1 year?
Maybe
Probably a little
years.
over,
Couple
yeah.
years.
Yeah. A couple years.
It doesn't, like, are you going to be on it for a long time, you think?
I don't know.
He probably needs to up his dosage.
When I
He's getting a
don't-
When I
little
don't take it,
more
I'm like, I'm like
stony
all over the
baloney.
place.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like when I don't take my marijuana, I'm like, leave daddy alone. I don't do my
Sweating.
blankets.
like I won't buy Preparation H from the store. I'm too embarrassed. I ordered on Amazon.
Why not?
Because I want people knowing that I have a
Like whenever
a fish in my butt sometimes.
You have a fissure?
Fisher.
I don't know, the Preparation H, that's for
It
hemorrhoids.
soothes everything.
Yeah, it does
okay.
soothe
And
everything.
it feels good. The suppository goes up there. It's an interesting
way,
feeling of it
the doctor
going up
told
to your
If my
stomach.
last name was
A&D
Fisher, I gotta say this. If my last
Wait a
name
minute, you think suppositories go into your stomach?
Or that when you put it, it sucks it up. It feels like it goes all the way in your stomach.
Yeah, it does feel like
It's
it
a
goes
good
all the
feel-
way
It's
up.
kind of a cool feeling.
I like the way it sucks it up.
Mine
It
likes
almost-
to get pegged.
Like my butt, when I put a suppository in, it's like that teller, bank teller tube.
Or Willy
yeah.
Wonka.
That's what it is. It goes, I try to keep it at the bottom. No matter how much I try, though, as soon as I relax, it goes.
If my last name was Fisher, I would change it.
Yeah. Sorry, Fisher.
Yeah, sorry, Fisher. I would
yeah.
change it though because
Your
like
last name means
both
a
like
rip in your butthole.
it means two
My
bad
manager-
things. It
my
means
manager
either a poor person's job or you have a butthole rip.
That's it.
Neither of them are good. I'll let you take us out.
Semantics.
I don't want to be talking about my show after features.
I like you're like I'll pass.
I'll pass on this one.
I'll pass. Strong pass. Heavy pass.
I like we got to a point where our producer doesn't want
Don't even want to plug my own
plug
show.
our podcast. She's like, I'll pass this time. No, thank you.
Bye.
Seth, you want to plug your gym?
Yeah, I guess I will. Yeah. Fuck it.
I'll do it, little gorilla.
So yes, you guys were asking about the Little Gorillas class before that. Our Little Gorillas class is at the same time as our Jungle Fit class, which a lot of parents come and drop their kids off, and they go and work out so they can kind of have a little mutual thing.
Can I do my own thing? Because I want to bring my boys.
Well, you just want to go in there and do your own
fuck off.
karate.
You can't do your own thing.
Start kicking the walls and stuff.
You think you know better than our certified trainer at the gym?
Yeah, this guy thinks he's a fucking ninja.
You're an asshole.
I know. I want to drop my boys off so they can get get tougher, get into like something. You know,
literally
respect.
do something.
Do
'cause
something.
They're literally
They
up to
sit in
nothing.
AC. They go
And you
outside,
wanna
they're like,
go-
water.
Well, you brush your son's eyelashes with a brush, so it ain't happening.
Toothbrush,
And
soft
then,
bristle.
but the Jungle Fit is too much work. So I want to go there high and then kick at.
You don't have to do the whole-
and punch at the
You
thing.
just set up one of your dummies that looks like a slam man and just let him knock it
I want to
around.
put my gi on there and I want to get to work. But
You want to do the Elvis
You should do
workout.
my traditional karate. Is what you should do.
But then you have to learn the technique. It takes so
Yeah,
long.
but a lot
It
of it.
helps
I want to go
stimulate the brain.
straight to
I
board.
think I would like it.
Yeah, you guys should. It stimulates the like, especially in these elder years of ours.
Do you do
But
beginner-
more connections?
I don't
in
want
the-
to start with technique in it. I want to get right to board breaking and kicking.
Do you do beginner classes?
Yeah. What do you mean? Yeah, of course.
Like, okay.
For karate or for everything?
Karate. Like, let's
I
say
want karate.
The 99% of my students are beginners.
So
Like white
me
belts,
and
red
Maisie
belts.
and Andrea all want to take karate. Can we be in the same class or no?
Yeah, all in the same class.
Oh,
all at the
really?
same time, yes.
And we learn our katas?
Yeah, I apologize, not Maisie, because I only do
She's too little.
adults only. Yes.
Yeah.
She can do the jujitsu.
She's
which we have to
cute. I know you like the young cute.
do. But she can be cheerleading on the side.
That was
that was inappropriate.
Yeah.
I know.
I ignored
I eyes got big, and I'm like, what is happening?
You still got weights there? Last time I was there, you
we have tons of weights. We have more now than before.
You got any kettlebells that have a gorilla face on it?
Because I just want to go. I want to drop my sons off, and then I want to go lift weights.
Here's
in
the
corner.
deal: the class is there. He writes the workout, and then everyone does the thing. He comes around, so you can.
Who's he?
Look at the workout. Our trainer.
Okay,
Nico.
But the problem is he pushes you.
No, he doesn't. I'll tell him like, look, this guy, just let him do his own thing.
Let him kick the back. He likes to kick the back. It's like barely weighs.
So you literally can go back there and do whatever you want, just as everyone else is doing the workout. That's fine.
Yeah, just let him punch. He wants to punch.
But I
the
want
bag.
my sons to think that I'm awesome.
Yeah.
Like my dad knows karate. He's awesome. He goes to this place and he's kicking.
Well,
crazy.
just tell your son that Seth's their dad.
Then
my karate gi.
Then a little
the
private
pool guy.
lesson. I want to.
I do privates.
I know you can do privates. What do you do?
I do them downstairs.
We watched our dad 69 some
Do you still have the space up the top?
Yeah.
Can I go up there and pump my wife? Like pull her gi down? And
it wouldn't be the first time. Not me.
Are you doing your haunted house this year?
No, it
cancel.
sucks. We can't. Just like
no, you know what you should do?
Well, that's why I
you should
asked.
do your haunted house and call it Halloween Horror Night.
Oh, we would get tons of spillover.
I'll send an email. You'll be
if we just send them in, we always send them in one at a time anyway.
Hey, my buddy, he's doing a Halloween Horror. That's cool, right?
Yeah, it's totally fine.
I just need an okay. Just send me back.
Dear Mike and Summer ILO, our friend Seth Petrozelli is doing their own. It's fine, right? If you don't say anything, it's fine. If you do reply, just say no, and then I'll still consider it fine.
All right.
So wait, if you want anything about the jungle, go to jungleorlando.com for any information on that. And my Petro diet, I have tons of BDMs by it. I have lots of people.
People are actually losing weight. They really are.
What do you think? I know what I'm talking about. I've done this my entire life.
I know you do.
And I practice what I preach. So go. Just easiest way to do it is go to my Instagram at SilverbackSeth. Shoot me a DM, and I'll get you all the information on that on the Petro diet.
What can I eat? What can I eat there?
Just read the diet. I
Is
sent
it
it to
all
both of them.
nuts?
She still hasn't thanked me for it, and as I've opened
No,
it,
she's not going to.
I know.
Thank you for something I'll never use.
Oh,
You might as well have given me a tomato plant.
Why did you ask for it?
Is it all seeds?
I was trying to be nice, and then I was like, I'm not actually gonna follow this diet, so I probably shouldn't have asked.
Is it all paste and seeds?
You can
paste and seeds.
Paste and seeds.
That's how a lot of
powders.
You can halfway follow it.
How do you feel about powders?
Even if you're not going to follow, it's still very good information and knowledge to.
Can I ask a question? Who is this guy that I see? And I don't know why I see this. I don't know if it's because of Petro or not. But on Facebook, I'll get this targeted ad that's this big meathead muscle man, and he's with his I'm assuming his wife, who's also one of those girls that's loves being married to a meathead.
Yeah. Fitness.
Yeah,
freak,
and she's
I'm pretty sure that's how Tracy.
And she's fitness. No. She's an artist.
Well,
this is
but she's not that. Though.
Yeah, this girl is like a fitnessy girl, so she's kind of fitnessy. She's ripped, but and he's he's one of these men that can't fit in a normal shirt. So all of his shirts have to be sweatshirts that have been cut by industrial scissors.
Okay, he's a bodybuilder.
Yeah, and he's standing there, and he's and she's putting in the tablets because he's doing his pre-workout boost.
Yeah.
And he's it's not sour enough. And they keep putting more in of these little tablets. And then, have you seen them?
Yeah.
And then he sips
They're
it. He's
energy protein tablets.
It's energy protein, but it's mega sour. And he's that's the sour I like for my pump. Like that. And I'm what the fuck is this? And she's I'm so wet because of your pump. It's extra sour. And I'm what is happening? Have you guys seen any of this?
No.
I have not.
I can imagine though.
It's great.
But yeah,
it got me excited listening to it.
I'm gonna check the chat room to see if they know
Can
what
I
I'm
eat
talking
cheese steaks on the Petro diet? I'm out.
Cheese is a.
Can't even eat
No
cheese?
How about steak?
I thought you didn't read. I thought you said you were doing it.
He did.
No, I'm not doing it yet. No. No, I never lied. I never said I was doing it.
Why are you driving?
It depends. My diet. You'll see the way it's broken down. That grass fed is sometimes okay.
You got to go 4 months. You got to dedicate yourself.
It's 3 pieces of grass and some powder.
Damn.
No, it's not like that.
I'm crunching
starved. Where's my fucking paste?
It's really not that. It's
It dried out.
Look,
God, it's powder.
Some of the BDMs can do it, then everyone can do it.
You smoke weed now. What do you you eat for munchies?
Oh, that's a. You know what? Look, what are you, investigative reporter?
He's got.
I do get bad munchies.
Yeah.
He's like, how do you eat healthy then?
It's
What do you
easy.
do?
I only stock up with stuff that I can eat.
He's like, oh, this paste.
Oh my God.
Like fucking rice cakes?
Where's my young girlfriend's pussy?
Rice is a no-no.
I don't know. What are healthy snacks?
Like seeds, nuts, dark chocolate.
Fucking bird.
Fuck, I did just say that. No, like dark chocolate. I have this like crunch stuff that's like a bunch of like, it's like coconut. It's like coconut.
Coconut paste.
No, it's coconut
with seeds on it.
Coconut seed
flaxseed, coconuts, coconut.
I know.
He does.
I know.
You know what? You're right.
No,
I'll give you a fist bump. I know you hate that,
Yeah.
but I have to give you a fist bump when I know you're right about something. You're like, it's going to be seeds and paste, bro. It is like, that's seeds and paste.
I have my dark stevia sweetened dark chocolate. That's amazing.
Stevia's
natural. It's so
one
good.
square.
You get 1/4 of a square.
No,
and you're going to let
there's no sugar in it.
Put it under your tongue, let it melt, swirl the flavor around. That's all you get for 3 months, you piece of shit.
Put some seeds on it.
God damn, my chocolate's so dry. Well, seed it up.
You guys laugh your way to an early grave, assholes.
God damn, I'm dying. Quick, put some seeds in his mouth. I feel, good. I got some protein.
I don't like this.
I feel pumped up.
I feel like
This is why I can't do the diet.
This is on the same level as making fun of karate.
Your shit's
my diet.
like your granola bars.
My shit comes up piling out.
You get rips in
All
your
it comes
ass.
out of the
Hey,
toilet.
you know the picture where you pulled your panties down in your walk-in closet?
The BDM.
my tattoo.
I took a seedy shit video or like a picture, and I knocked out the background, and then I photoshopped a seed-covered, corn-covered shit coming out of your ass, and it was it's in my phone because my wife was like, "What are you doing?" I'm photoshopping. I'm high as fuck. I'm photoshopping a seed and corn-covered turd coming out of Seth's ass, and she's like, "Your daughter was reading a book, and this is what you were doing."
I'm glad I take your time. And corn wouldn't come out because I don't eat corn.
All right. Bye-bye.
Look, wait a minute. I can't publish that. It's mediocre.
And now it's time for the Tom and Dan end of the show footnotes. Today you heard music from
Blue Channel. This is one of Mint 400 Records re-releases, 90s North New Jersey post-punk at its finest. From their modern classic, Looking at Life Through Dirty Glasses, you heard their track, Fell Between the Seats. Next up was new music from Liza Ann from her brand new Bad Vacation record, and we played the title track from this exact record. You heard the song, I Shouldn't Ghost My Therapist. I've actually only done that one time, and it made me feel horrible. The Slackers were up next with a wonderfully classic ska sound. This track will drop on August 7th. It's a 12-inch UV digitally printed vinyl release. They're an NYC staple, so definitely check them out. You heard their latest single entitled Sleep Outside. We closed out the show with more new music from the Lawrence Arms. From their 7th studio album entitled Skeleton Coast, you heard the song Ghost Rider. Thanks for listening, everybody, and we'll see you on Monday for BDM shows. And if you're not a member, sign up at tomanddan.com/registration.
I wrote a note, fist of the stars.